Okay.
Hi
You signal to
Jenny.
me when you're ready. Maaf sedikit, kita ada terlambat 8 minit sebab kita menunggu seorang lagi peserta yang akan membuat presentation, tapi sekarang mungkin ada masalah, dia belum ada di sini. Gongsi Kacai. Cheryl is
Okay,
here.
Cheryl is here. Cheryl is here.
Okay, good. Everybody is here now. Terima kasih, terima kasih. Maaf sedikit terlambat sedikit, tapi beginilah kita berbual-bual sedikit, kenal mengenal. Richard, you will tell me when you're ready.
Okay, so we'll start with a welcoming to everyone. Today we have a special forum since May is Kaamatan Month for Sabah, and this fact that I didn't know, in Kalimantan they are also celebrating their Harvest Festival. So we have a big connection in the whole island of Borneo, and also in celebration of Kaamatan, we would like to celebrate this event with Bornean all over the world, and we have Sabahan who are in the UK, Australia, New Zealand, the US, and we are so happy that we can gather here together and somehow celebrate this event together, even though we are far, far away from each other. So first off, let's start with Ken. Ken is the Borneo Organization President and CEO. To you, Ken.
Okay. Terima kasih. So kita akan campur-campur. We'll mix English and Malay, bahasa Borneo, Malay Borneo. I'm Ken, Ken Danson Kundaya dari Papar, Sabah, Kampung Limbahau, ya, Kerajaan Dusun. Saya berada di London sekarang, ya, tapi memang mau pulang lah. So I'm Ken. I'm from Papar, Sabah, Kerajaan Dusun. So we set up Borneo Organization Limited last year when we were chatting what we can do during this pandemic, what can we do from far. And one thing for sure is that with all this Zoom going on, we realize this is an opportunity for us to do something with this new normal of being able to organize a virtual conference, virtual forum without much cost. So we thought, wow, this is an opportunity. And Borneo Forum is the media or the brand of Borneo Organization. Richard, I think we can mute others here.
Oh yeah.
I'll mute all first, and then I'll mute myself. Yeah. Okay, I'm mute. There's a bit of noise. Okay. So I'm gonna, yeah. So I mute everybody. So tujuan utama Borneo Forum adalah untuk menyatukan orang Borneo, terutamanya orang asal Borneo, supaya ada perhubungan mesra, ada semangat kekeluargaan dan bantu-membantu dan mewujudkan satu jaringan, ya, satu jaringan seluruh Borneo supaya kita kenal mengenal, mesra bermesra, bantu membantu. Dan kenderaan yang kami telah pilih ialah kenderaan perniagaan ataupun enterprise, ya. Because we are not political, we are social and economic organization, but we are also a business. Business Organization Limited is a business entity with the model of social enterprise, it is geared to for-profit, but with a social enterprise model. Ya, apa yang kita jana, kita boleh gunakan untuk menjana pendapatan untuk melangsungkan aktiviti Borneo Organization dan juga sebagai keuntungan juga. So we are very much a for-profit organization based on a social enterprise model, because we know a lot of NGO, a lot of NGO setup is good, but in the end of the day, most of them suffered because there is no funding. So we are very geared towards generating profit so that we can fund all our activities. So today, Richard, I'm really proud of Richard for organizing this session number 5. We are already in session 5 in 2021, and he's done a brilliant job. We have a lot of registration on Eventbrite, but as usual, people forget and don't turn up. We have hundreds of registrants, but at the moment we have 38, that's fine. So Richard, over to you. Introduce your speakers. Welcome everybody. Thank you. Terima kasih semua. Kalau yang dari luar dari Borneo yang tidak boleh mengerti bahasa Indonesia, bahasa Malaysia, minta maaf, tapi we will mix it up. Thank you. Okay, Richard, you're muted. Hang on, Richard, hang on. Richard, can you repeat? Unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you, Ken. Okay, so basically, for our cultural Borneo Forum this month, we are going from state to provinces in Borneo, and then we will move out of Borneo to the UK and the US. So we're gonna start with a good friend of mine, Shari Jeffrey. He's an avid historian. He has Bruneian blood, so we will consider him Bruneian, but he is also a little bit of Bajau, a little bit of Kadazan, a little bit of what else here? Chinese. So yeah, so he's a true Bornean here. So we're gonna start from Brunei, and then I think we're gonna do a roundabout Borneo, and then we're gonna go overseas. Okay, over to you, Shari.
So I'm going to say my. Let me post my slide. Let's see.
Okay. Okay. Well done.
I don't know whether you can see my slide.
Yes.
Everybody can see my slide?
Yes,
we can.
Very good.
Just hang on.
Okay. We really like your background, the Mount Kinabalu, beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Okay. People are still coming in. Welcome yang baru masuk, yang baru datang. Selamat datang.
Just hang on for a while. I need to get some technical assistance.
Okay, no worry. In the meantime, I will just talk. Selamat datang semua. Kita sedang menunggu Shari Jeffrey, seorang historian, pakar sejarah tempatan di Sabah. Dia akan mempersembahkan kajian beliau, dan kemudian kita akan teruskan kepada host penyampaian yang seterusnya, tapi kita tunggu sedikit ya. So welcome everyone. Welcome. We're just waiting for Shari. He's okay. Shari's back. Well done, Shari.
Okay.
Wow, very nice.
I need to. Actually, I got 5 children, and then 3 of them already graduated. So,
Okay.
as far as PC are concerned, I still need their assistance. my youngest daughter is now 15, and before I start this presentation, I would like to welcome everyone, Datuk, Datin, kawan-kawan, Papinai, Sabiari. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude and appreciation to Borneo Forum, especially to Richard, Ellen, Ken, and Eva, for giving me this opportunity to share a truly life-changing journey of going back into time on a private and a personal quest for historical knowledge of the Kadazan people, the richness, diverse, unique cultural heritage, and an amazing and wonderful experience. Why I choose this subject during this Harvest Festival? So we're going to celebrate Harvest Festival with history. When I talk to my youngest daughter told me, Daddy, I can get Penampang history very fast. I just can check Google, YouTube, I can get the history. But I said, can you Google the story of your Odu? Who's that? Yeah. So this story that I'm going to say today is the first time that I ever share this after a period of 200 years. Why we don't share this earlier? Because in the past we take this matter very lightly, and we are not very serious about our ancestors. You know, we don't. And then another thing is, we also doesn't have all the material. Doesn't help the people who can tell us the story. Before we go further, I would like to wish everyone Kopi Bosian, Tadao, Tagazodo, Kahamatan. Borneo Forum truly a bridge between Borneo people and the world. So I will start.
Yes.
So those people yang bukan dari Sabah, Sabah actually Penampang is somewhere here. Penampang is the capital Penampang of district, West Coast Division. Mungkin next time saya akan cerita Papar history. I also have the story, but today I share Penampang history from my Odu perspective. Okay, and then Penampang population is about more than 100 over 1,000, and the ethnic Kadazan is the majority of the Penampang people. Okay, you can see Penampang there. And then if you come to Penampang, macam si Richard sudah lama tidak balik, Richard. Inilah Penampang sekarang ada KDCS ini, KCS ini, Saint Michael ada di sini. Let me use. Oh, okay. And then di sini ada Pogunan Community Museum. Sini ada
Look at. Okay. Are you okay, Sherry?
many other yeah, Ken?
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead. So this is the overview. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
This is the overview of the oral history, the first ever on this live today that I share the story of Odu Traila of Gunsing Hungap, Penampang circa 1,800, of which this story kept by my family for 200 years. I also never dare to share the story because I thought it was like, a folklore story or legend story. But it took me 20 years to do a slow research on this, but this research actually transformed my life. Is a real journey finding your real identity. So during this celebration, we observe a day, commemorate an event about our historical past. So I'm taking this opportunity to talk about historical past, an event that raises important critical question of stories about our own ancestors, passed down from generation to generation. An event that preserves historical stories such as oral history of early local pioneer, kampung founders, early challenges, adversity, success for posterity. An event can engage history in a meaningful and constructive way. An event on how history is mobilized in ways that both reinforce existing power relations and mystify the past in the quest of the truth and historical knowledge. An event owning our own narrative. So meaning not people telling you your story, but you are telling your story based on your own information, findings, and whatnot. Can you see this?
Yes, yes.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Shari Jeffrey. Shari, son of Jeffrey. Jeffrey, son of Aziza. Aziza, daughter of Odu Telia. Odu Telia is the daughter of Odu Nandi. And Odu Nandi is the daughter of Odu Toila. I'm a sixth direct descendant of Odu Telia, as told to me by my late grandmother, Aziza, a family line unbroken for 6 generations. I never met my grandmothers. This one, Odu Telia, I never met. But when I was little, I did hear about her story after her grandmother while growing up. She was part of an arranged marriage to a coastal people, something beyond her control. Around 200 years ago, she moved out from Punsei, go to Hongap. From Hongap, she moved to Kutatan, and eventually she settled at Bukit Istana Lama Sabah State Museum. So this is the photo of Sabah State Museum before this, during this. This is Sabah, this is the governor house, this Sabah State Museum. This is my Odu Telia. She passed away in 1970s at the age of 120 years old. And this is the Kelura, this is the bunduk tree in front of the Sabah State Museum where Odu Toila was buried, somewhere around here, This is me when I was 6 years old. This is me around 9 years old. And then this is me 10, 11 years old. And this is the daughters of Odu Telia, 6 of them. And this is the 6th person who are very close to me. And they always tell me story. The first story I heard will be about, Mount Kinabalu, about Kadazan and whatnot. A family, according to them, her family line was a generation of Bobohizan in the olden days. Religion does not exist in this village back in 1800. Even until my grandmother, which is this one, Aziza, she still perform Rinai or Inai that transcend religion. And they claim that they possess supernatural abilities. And then they also shared to me that there was a peace treaty between the coastal people and the Kadazan people. She is the descendant of those peace treaty between the coastal people and the Kadazan people. So again, as I said, decided to celebrate Harvest Festival by sharing untold story, first time live. My Odu at the same time learning Sabah unique and diverse culture, heritage, and story. So I try to put the story as simple as possible. This is what I heard when somewhere in 1976, 1986, about 10 years. This is the story that they repeat again and again and again for 10 years. Odu Toila told the children and grandchildren that she originally come from some place near Mount Kinabalu hundreds and hundreds years ago. And then about 200 to 300 years ago, there are migrations from Mount Kinabalu area to and from Tambu. They cross the Crocker Range. Indigenous tribe, they call it Bangkakon and Tanggara. The Bangkakon arrived at northern Moyok first, then after that the Tanggara arrived southern Moyok. So when these two tribes arrived, they already faced some problems. They are into tribal war with the Tanggara. Bangkakon got problem with the Tanggara. The Tanggara also have a problem with Tanggaras. This is oral history first. Later on, I will show you how this story I checked and verified. And then from northern Moyok, they moved to Minintot, the Bangkaon, the Tanggara, southern Moyok, go to Sugut, and from Sugut to Purai, to Minintot. So the Bangkaon covered this area, so they have few problems here. They have the Tanggahas problem here because Tanggahas cover the hilly side. The Bangkaon moving toward the plain side. The Tanggara also having problem with the Tanggahas, and then they also having problem. They also moving toward the plains in the Tanggahas cover. So there is an intertribal war during this time. They don't immediately during the migration go into Penampang because in Utatan about 100 years ago there is a Chinese colony. I will talk about the Chinese colony later on. So what actually happened at the end of the day, this Tanggara and Bangkaon find it very good to actually join forces. And these two tribes become the forefather of the Kadazan Penampang. Okay? And then they have many wars. So I will share a story about the war also later on. I begin my research in 1996. It's a slow process because we doesn't have the resources and we also doesn't have the material. We also doesn't discover a lot of manuscript. Also. And then earlier on, I was thinking that this is the story of legends. What I remember is when the first time Odu Toila story was brought upon by the 6 ladies that you saw just now, the elder woman. When they start crying, and then when I asked them, Grandma, why you cry? And then the grandma told me, there are so much pain and sadness in remembrance. Time change, soon things will be forgotten, they said. They told me personally, if ever that Shari, you share this story in years to come, just tell them, the long lost family, that they are sorry. They say that they cannot get in this lifetime. Tell them we never forget them. Tell them that we miss them. So this story today, the tribute.
Okay, look like Shari is frozen a bit. Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you were frozen for a few minutes, for a few seconds.
2 seconds, huh?
Yeah, you're okay now.
So I just share this part. I was here just now, is it?
Correct.
So I remember the first time mentioning about Odu Toila a long time ago. The entire group of the elder women, they cried. And when I asked them why you cry, the answer was that there was so much pain, sadness in remembrance. And time change, soon things will be forgotten, they say. They told me personally, Shari, if ever that you share this story in years to come, just tell them whoever they are, the long lost family, that they are sorry, that they cannot get together in this lifetime. Tell them we never forget them. Tell them that we miss them. So today's story is a tribute to all those wonderful ladies. When I was growing up, I was raised by my grandparents because my father was involved in the war, the confrontation, the communist insurgency. So he left us behind with our grandparents. So over the last 20 years, this is the process that I did. It's a very simple research methodology. Look for the primary source and the secondary source. Actually, I'm having difficulty to get the primary source, but the secondary source, I got a lot. I got books, This is the book written by me, and this book already presented in Brunei. And this is the certificate that I got from Brunei, And then I went to London, your place camp, and then I found some old manuscript. This is all manuscript belong to me. And in this manuscript, changed my perspective about Sabah history. And then I also went to Sabah archive. I read all official gazette, and I look at the North Borneo Herald. I go to Sabah Museum. I try to get some old photo. So this is the artifact left behind by my ancestors. They are all under our safekeeping. And this is that visit that I done to various places in Penampang. So what I did was, using all this information, I tried to make a timeline based on the story of my audio. Okay, so I would not go very far because most of the story everybody know. If you go to KDCA, you can find a lot of books about the Mount Kinabalu, the legend, the Nuno Pragan, the migration. So I will not go very far, but there will be some book about written by PhD and they talk about Nuno Pragan, the migration, and PhD in his book about Mangkar. And in 1763, this is an important, interesting fact that I discovered. Alexander Granville mentioned about Tuaran in 1767, mentioned about Tuaran and Papar, they mentioned. So meaning the Papar settlement is much more older than the Penampang settlement. They didn't mention about Penampang, but they did mention about Putatan. This is 1767. And Thomas Forrest, or somewhere around 1779, also talk about Putatan, but the river Putatan, a place where they got hundreds of houses of Chinese pepper garden. So all these books belong to me, my personal collection. So it's not like I do research, I just reading, and then I try to remember what my author say. And then so if there is such migration, if there is such Itangot Mangayao, and if there is such a revolt, as what mentioned in the history book, then it will happen between 1700 to 1880, because you know that after 1884, Putatan was given grant to the Cadet Company. In 1880, that's the first time John White had mentioned about Penampang, and Penampang is actually at the Putatan district. In 1883, another colonial officer mentioned that there are traces of former Chinese settler, but these Chinese settler, they already moved out. In 1880s, they moved out. They say these people are not very happy with the Sultan because of bad government. And then the pepper cultivation discontinued. This is the original copy of the original treaty of Sultan Abdul Mumin, Pangeran Muda Ghani Khairuddin, give away Putatan on the 23rd of March 1884. And then I also got this book dated 13 December 1884. by S.E. Rampil, who actually exposed the name of 47 villages in Penampang and Putatan and the name of the Ketua Kampung. To me, wow, this is very interesting. I can see the first time the name of Ketua Kampung of all the Penampang villages in 1884. So I got the list. I'm going to say to you all. Owen Ruther said in 1910, 1914, already referred Penampang as an area. The Brunei Sultanate only cover the coastal area, and they are not very strong at the coastal area. The interior of North Borneo considered as no man's land. This is what has been written by Owen Ruther. And then I try to check back, apart from P.S. Sim, who is the other person who talked about Bangka. So in 1960, an explorer, archaeologist, ethnologist by the name of Tom Harrison, in this book, they call the Prehistory of Borneo Sabah, he mentioned that the Bangkakon people that live in a longhouse on a hill in Limbana, the Bangkakon were under constant threat by the Tagahas, who were only interested in their head rather than their land. Harrison recorded the narrative that stated the Bangkakon are the forefathers of the present Penampang Kadazan. So from that timeline, I divided into a few events that I must learn. One, I need to learn quickly about the legend, custom, belief of the Kadazan, which is the Pinoingan, the Siminundo, the Nunok Raga, the Watu Papaka, migration, and intertribal. So I need to find a lot of information about it. Secondly, I need to know also about the harvest festival and the sacred tradition of the Bambazon and the spirit of Yuminodon, the Pinoringan, the daughter of Pinoringan and Suminundo. I also try to understand the meaning of Tadal Kamatan, the Magabu, and the Uduk. And then the event that from that timeline also, I also put an event of Penampang and historical heritage. Where is the word Penampang come from, and where is the word Dongongon come from, and then when is the arrival of the indigenous people to Penampang? When is the intertribal war, the Minsangon Rondo? I'm also interested to find out about the Petatan history and early Chinese as much as I want to know Penampang history. And then I also want to know these tribes, the Bangkakon, the Tanggara, and the Tagahas, because they are the forefathers of the Kadazan. And then I also need to know about a little bit about the Brunei history. So this is the first time we can combine, the history of the Kadazan, the history of the coastal, and the history of the Brunei together, and the history that we collect from the these colonial historian. So what is the history learned here from the story of my Odo and the research that I done? That actually, if you done your research about your ancestors, there are two things that you will find out. One will be the Penampang history, and the other one, which is the more recent one on the 19th century, is the Penampang War, the intertribal war, the Minsangon, the Mangayang, and also the revolt against the Brunei tax collector, Then you will talk about the Hukuan Siao, the Pengazau, the Tabais, This is all the terminology used. The Terawi revolt, the Sidong Kulan fort, the Buis Kulintangan revolt, the Kulintangan fort, Gunsing, Ungap, Tuno, and Bahang. This is the main center of the revolt. Of course, there are many others, but this is some stories. And this is some of the great warriors, Mon Sophia, Lasso, Sagir. And they are also a practice of Kobo, which is Kabal. This is some of the famous warriors, Sagir, Dasan, Lasso, Bobuang, Buka, Botinda, Lombunan, Kulinda, Bantani,
Bonjin Sobia. This is some. There are many others, depending on who telling you the stories. There are these some early readers of Penampang, Datuk Menteri Babu Silipan, Datuk Damidal Tulingo, Datuk Sudampang, Datuk Panglima Banting, orang kaya Sabandar, orang kaya Datuk Setia, Datuk Perkasa, Datuk Pangeran, Datuk Kilan, Datuk Maharaja Lela Cinsui, and Pangeran Semaraja. So over the last 20 years, I try to find who is these people, you know, and then of course I want to know the history as well. So in a quick look, everybody know this. This is a story about Pinoy Ngang, Pinoy Nodon. So the younger generation, like my children, they must know this. The Pinoy, the Suminundu, Hominodon, Hakinabalu, the Nokraga, the early settlement in Tongpios, Tiwagu, Ranao, and the migration from the Nokraga. So this map is the final migration location of various indigenous tribes around 200 to 300 years ago. You can see the Liwan occupy this area, the Tagahas occupy this few area, the Bundu occupy this area, Tindal occupy this area, Lotut occupy this area, Tobuilong occupy this area, this is Edinana, Bangkakon occupy this area, the Tagaa occupy this area, the Kadazan Papa occupy this area. So I did some research about the Putatan Penampang early settlement. In 1779, if everybody can check a book written by Thomas Warren, he said Petatan lies to the southward of Pulau Gaya, entirely out of the bay. Its bar is smooth but likewise shallow. 3 or 4 miles up the river of Petatan stand a town. There is a town at Petatan. And the houses, about 100 fronting the water. About the town, there are many paper gardens belonging to the Chinese in a delightful country. So this is a sample of paper plantation or garden at Penampang back then, about 100 years ago, 1779. So this is how, and then during that time, if you look at it in the 18th century, spice is considered gold, you know, it can be spreaded around the world. Can you see this? This is the meaning of Penampang. It comes from the word Pampang, which is big rock. So I assemble a couple of big rock, you know, at Penampang. This is Kampung Kurai, Kampung Pogunon, Kampung Gunsing, Kampung Buithir, Kampung Subun, Kampung Ketiau. And then this is Putatan. You see, this is the ship who use the river Putatan to go into Tarawih using Moyok River. This is the river from Putatan. They go inside to Tarawih. And this is shared by our friend, Mr. Richard. This is the last traditional longhouse in Penampang, the house of Bohing Kitas, Boboh Izan Bianti Bindal Mujik at Kampung Kadazan, Penampang. So this is how Penampang looked like about 100 years ago. This is, I think, should be somewhere in 1950, if I'm not mistaken. This story of the stone very interesting. I want to share to you. This is the story stone about Kampung Gunsing. This stone actually they got it from Pulau Gaya. So they take the stone, they put on a bamboo raft, and they pull all over towards the river. And when they reach the dry ground, they use 10 buffalo to pull this stone. And then when they pull this stone, about 3 to 5 bobohizan accompany. So there are many meaning of why there is, what is the meaning of this stone. It could be a ritual ceremony of Maga. It could be hot stone, peace treaty. It could be agreed to native law, an agreement. It also if you don't have children, you want people to remember you, you put one stone like this. And it could be a tombstone as well, you know. I share a little bit about the Brunei history, not saying that I want to tell you a lot about Brunei history, but they are around during 1500 to 1700. But toward the end, they are very weak government, and those people are under them are not so honest, and they charge so much tax, so much so until the people not so happy, and they revolt, you know. So when you look into the history of Penampang for the last 300 years, you find out that there are a few events actually happened. There are great Kadazan warriors, the Pangazau, who actually involved in Sangat Mangayao, you know. I will not go further because I think everybody will know what is Sangat Mangayao all about. And then there also are great Tagaas warrior, Sigontok Kanduro. And there is a disagreement between the Penampang people against the tax collector, because they call the tax collector Tabay or Tabay's Mangwak, you know. Mangwak, Tabay's Mangwak means they go to your house and they bungkal and they go and kacau. Instead of taking beras or younger produce, they take whatever they like. So you see that Penampang people, they are not really happy with it. You know, there are war initially when they moved to Penampang, but they have a peace treaty. But with the conduct of this tax collector also very unforgiving, so much so they revolt. But not just Penampang people revolt during that time. Based on historical research, there is a lot of indigenous tribe revolt in Padas, in Kudat, in Kota Marudu, Kota Belud, even in Keningau, Tenam. There is a lot of indigenous revolt, and there is a lot of story to be shared, you know. So I collected a little bit of story about Mount Sophia, you know, son of Dungo Kizabon, maternal grandson to a village headman of Kurai. A story about Lasol Sagir, a story about Datuk Menteri Babu, you know, a wife of Salidik Leong. So I'm interested to know this early history during the celebration. It's good to talk about the early history of Penampang and who is this warrior, and we celebrate their story. Again, I bring you back to 1884. This is my private collection. This is the discovery of the old manuscript. This changed my perspective about Penampang history. Because when I read about this story, of which never been checked, this document I got from National Archive Q, bring back this book from London, and inside this book, there is 47 Ketua Kampung of Penampang. All their names here, dated 1884. So this get me excited. So I think, oh, this is the time probably I can find Odu Taila punya father, relatives and whatnot. You know? So what I did was, I'm having problem immediately because the Orang Putih, the way they pronounce the villages is by phonic, you know. They listen and then they Pagunan, they put Pagunon, Pagansakan. And then this is the name of the Ketua Kampung, you know. I don't know whether you all can see it. In Nobong, they mentioned Nobong. The Ketua Kampung in 1884 was the name Sitingat. Putaton, the Ketua Kampung is Dongkok, Kolopis, Danting, and it go on. So what I did actually to relate the story of my Odu and my research, since I got this information, I try to visit some of the people that the descendant, that the name I saw here. For example, Menteri Babu. I try to go further. I try to research further. Who is Datuk Menteri Babu? What is her contribution? And what is her story all about? And then I also try to locate Datuk Setia descendant. I visited the descendant house. I also look for Pangeran Kamaraja descendant. So these three, I managed to visit their places, and then I can find some stories. Of course, I was hoping I can meet up the descendant of all these stories. Not so much to connect me to Oduk Toila, to the Penampang people, because it's a bit difficult for me to link, but just for the simple sake of knowing the truth in history, you know. Anybody want to have the list, I can share to them, I can email to them. They just inform Richard or this forum, I can send to them. So first thing, I want to thank Mr. Aftab Singh and the family member of Menteri Babu who give me the honor to visit this memorial of Menteri Babu in Tarawi. You know, this is some of the writing about Putaka and Menteri Babu in the Herald, Menteri Babu, and this is the salary paid to Menteri Babu, you know, about $5, and she also entitled for 1/4 of the collection of the text, and she's also one of the person who responsible to find peace in Penampang. And this is the uniqueness of the cemetery or the memorial of the Menteri Babu. I don't know whether you all can see it. Her name is Limpai, wife of Saladek. And then if you look at the memorial, my apology to the family members, just for the sake of history. You see, they put Tajau here, and then they put Nisan and Mother Mary here. So you see this uniqueness about Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Shari.
Are we here just now?
We got frozen for a second. Yeah,
Very short, very short.
Oh,
very
okay.
short. Yeah.
Continue.
So I would like to thank the family member of the Menteri Babu for bringing me to this place. This is the photo taken by me personally, and I was very surprised that this is the uniqueness of Sabah culture. That it transcends race and religion. You know, meaning they respect every race and religion. So I'm very proud to be part of a Bornean people. I also visit the place where they got the reward. They got a few forts. If you read the history, there is a Kulintangan War in Dongongon where Lasso or Goa fought against the Bruneian tax collector. They killed all the 50 tax collectors and they cut off their head and paraded them. I think after this war in Fort Kulintangan, Dongongon, which is around this area, they got two forts here. One is Kulintangan and one is Fort Dambasai, also in Dongongon. This is the last war between the Brunei tax collector. They are so daring, 50 of them. They try to attack against the Pangazau. They all died. And then the Sultan got attacked after that. He don't know how to solve this problem. Instead of sending more troops, more army to wage war, they decided to find for peaceful solutions. This is another fort. This is the place where the cemetery of Datuk Menteri Babu, and which is very coincidentally very near to Fort Sinongkulan, where another great warrior of Hongguan Xiao, the name is Sagia. He put a big block this river. This is from Putatan, you know. So he broke this river whereby his Pangazau team army can attack the Tabais or the tax collector and kill all the tax collectors. So I would like to take this opportunity to propose if there's something to be done around this area, because this is the remnant of our rich historical heritage. Go back to find my Odu link. I go to many family tree in Sinakagot. I still cannot find it. Of course, I also read a lot of books and references. I also got myself dictionary of the Kadazan, just to read some of the Kadazan books. All this is my private collections. This is some of the books that took me 20 years to collect and to read about the Kadazan history and the Brunei history, the Sabah history, and Penampang history. If you go to some of these books, they will tell you correspond to the story. I also read folklore story. This is the book personally given to me by Mama Blasius Pinjuara. He first gave me this book, and I was very honored. I talked to him and whatnot. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, the conclusion is it is very important to know and learn about your family history, as your ancestor is the root of your existence. Develop critical study about our ancestor and share family history. Write research your family tree, conduct genealogy study, respecting how difficult and impossible it may be. History is part of a conversation with your children, family member, friends about meaning, connection to the present. This sharing session, we does not claim some sort of authority of history. We require more information, still hunger for historical knowledge. Historian approach should assume the role of arbiters of accuracy. We also does not challenge any existing and popular narrative. Not telling people that their history narrative is incorrect. There is much to be gained by listening, talking about the past. So just want to conclude this presentation today, started from an oral history of my Odu. Although I cannot find the link to the present day people, but indirectly, I get enormous benefit from the research that I did of learning the history and unique cultural heritage of Penampang Kadazan that I could share to everyone today. So this is the resources that I use for today's presentation, and special thanks to everyone who assisted me to get all the data and information in the articles and the manuscript, and finish this presentation today with Koto Hadan, and I'm getting ready to ride my buffalo to go home back to Kota Kinabalu. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, Shari. Wow, that was fantastic. Okay, so let's move on to another part of Borneo. We are going to West Kalimantan. I would like to invite Saudara Henry Pamera to introduce us to his culture. He's from the Kanayan tribe in West Kalimantan. And Shari, can you go out from your sharing screen here?
Okay. That's my IT. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah.
You're sharing your screen, Richard?
Yeah, actually, I am. Before Henry goes forward here, like to share a video of him.
Okay.
Yeah. If I can find it. Okay, here. Yeah, this is Henry. And then he is in his Kanayan outfit. And this is how the Kanayan language, you can see the subtitle.
Wow. Okay.
memang
Richard,
tidak suara kayaknya Richard.
You have to
There's no
share.
voice.
You have
no
to share your
sound.
sound, laptop sound. Okay. Richard has not shared his sound.
Huh? Are you not hearing the sound?
Yeah, because you have to share the sound on your laptop. Go to click more, and then they share sound. Click more.
Okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
Well, click more here.
On your bottom right, more, then share sound.
Oh, can you hear it?
No, because you have not shared your sound.
Okay. 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 Let's go to Saudara Henry. Yeah, Henry.
Apologize, a bit of technical there, but we are learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that myself. So Henry is here.
Let's see.
Hello, Henry. Henry dari Kalbar, Kalimantan Barat. I'm just checking him. I cannot see his name.
Okay, looks like he might have stepped out.
There's a Henry, yeah, Pamera. Is that him?
Yes.
Okay, he is. I'll ask him to unmute. Henry,
Oh,
Pamera,
unmute him. Yeah.
Sila masuk, sila unmute ya. Henry.
Oke.
Okay.
Ya, halo.
Halo Henry. Giliran saudara
halo.
dari Kalimantan Barat.
Ya, terima kasih atas waktu yang diberikan kepada saya, Adil Katalino, Bacuramin Kasaruga, Basengat Kajibata.
Arus.
Henry,
Arus.
ada video boleh pasangkan kamera?
Boleh. Di sini ada video, cuma tidak nampak video nih. Sebentar.
Tidak nampak video.
Oke, sekarang oke.
Oh, sekarang sudah?
Ya.
Ya, sudah.
Baru keluar.
Oke, bagus.
Halo semuanya.
Wah, ini sungguh-sungguh menarik. Kita tidak pernah mendengar orang dari Kalimantan Barat.
Ya. Senang sekali bisa bertemu dengan saudara-saudara semua di forum ini. Pada kesempatan siang hari ini, izinkan saya memperkenalkan diri saya. nama saya Henry, saya berasal dari Kalimantan Barat, tepatnya di Kabupaten Bengkayang. Saya sendiri sukunya campuran ya, campur. Kalau bapak itu dari suku Salako dan ibu saya itu suku Kanayan atau Kanayan.
Henry,
Nah,
boleh tingkatkan sedikit suara ya, kuatkan sedikit.
Oke.
Bagus.
Izinkan saya akan memperkenalkan diri saya. Saya sebenarnya campuran ya, bukan suku Kanayan asli karena bapak saya itu sukunya suku Salako atau Dayak Salako dan mama saya itu sukunya suku Kanayan. Dan suku Salako ini sebenarnya ada juga di bagian Sarawak sana. Mungkin saudara-saudara semua ada yang tahu ya. Tidak apa saya berbicara bahasa Indonesia ya, paham ya?
Boleh.
Paham, boleh.
Iya. Pada kesempatan hari ini saya ingin memperkenalkan budaya naik dango ya. Budaya naik dango kalau di Sarawak mungkin menyebutnya itu sebagai gawai ya. Di Kalimantan Barat juga sebenarnya itu gawai, tapi gawai naik dango. Gawai naik dango ini sebenarnya maknanya itu kurang lebih dengan kamatan ya kalau di Kadazan itu, kalau di Sabah, pesta kamatan atau pesta panen. Naik dango biasanya dilakukan setelah masyarakat Kanayan atau Dayak di sini pada umumnya itu setelah mereka itu panen. Naik dango ini maknanya itu sebenarnya intinya itu ritual bentuk ucapan syukur masyarakat Kanayan kepada Tuhan atau yang disebut Jubata atas hasil panen yang dilakukan. Nah, dalam acara naik dango itu ada 3 poin penting, ada 3 poin utama dalam acara naik dango. Yang pertama itu doa atau nyangahat dalam bahasa Kanayatnya. Nah, doa ini dilakukan sebanyak 3 kali oleh si imam, ketua imam atau yang disebut dengan panyangahat. Untuk doa pertama itu dilakukan di depan rumah, kalau dalam rumah itu ya, pas di depan pintu rumah utama, di depan pintu utama. Nah, tujuannya itu untuk memanggil roh padi agar masuk ke rumah. Dan yang kedua itu dilakukan lagi nyangahan atau doa di tempat penyimpanan padi utama. Tujuannya supaya roh padi itu atau semangat padi itu bisa berkumpul di tempat penampungan padi utama itu. Dan yang ketiga, itu dilakukan lagi doa atau nyangahan di tempat penampungan padi yang ketiga, yang disebut bahasa di sini itu panderangan. Kalau bahasa Kanayatnya itu ya. Tujuannya didoakan di situ supaya padi itu bisa bertahan lama. Dan tidak hanya itu sebenarnya naik dango ya. Dalam naik dango ini juga para imam mengajak masyarakat itu untuk mengantar bibit yang akan ditanam kembali. Nah, bibit inilah yang akan didoakan juga nantinya atau disangahat agar bibit ini bisa tumbuh dengan baik. Tidak hanya padi, bisa aja itu ada terong, ada kacang-kacangan, atau biasanya yang orang kita tanam pada umumnya. Tidak hanya padi biasanya kalau yang di ladang ini ya. Saya kurang tahu lah kalau di Sabah sana itu seperti apa kalau di daerah Sabah. Apakah mereka itu ada sistem berladang di atas gunung juga atau hanya sawah atau hanya persawahan saja seperti itu. Nah, dalam penyampaian ini nanti juga saya akan menampilkan beberapa video. Dalam acara naik dango itu biasanya ada festival-festivalnya di sini. Festival atau semacam event besar. Setiap acara naik dango, nanti ada acara puncak itu pasti mengadakan suatu event atau acara besar. Nah, dalam event inilah nanti akan ditampilkan atau ada diadakan itu pengadaan itu acara-acara berupa pertandingan atau lomba-lomba seperti fashion show tapi fashion show yang menggunakan pakaian adat. Ada juga menampilkan tanding nyanyi ya, lomba nyanyi lagu daerah. Dan kemudian juga ada lomba tangkap babi, lomba sumpit, kemudian banyak sekali biasanya pertandingan. Tapi yang tidak bisa hilang itu biasanya tanding pangkak gasing. Pangkak gasing mungkin saudara-saudara semua tahu ya, pangkak gasing. Kemudian tangkap babi. Nah, tangkap babi. Dan yang kalah pentingnya juga, yang tidak kalah pentingnya yaitu lomba bujang dara. Atau mungkin di Sabah itu disebut apa ya? Unduk
Unduk
ngadau
ngadau.
ya.
Ya.
Ya, unduk ngadau. Unduk ngadau. Kalau di Sabah itu unduk ngadau. Nah, kalau di Kalimantan Barat itu lomba bujang dara. Nah, ini biasanya putri-putri cantik itu harus ikut daftar itu, yang begitu juga yang laki-lakinya yang handsome-handsome. Tapi tidak hanya itu, mereka juga harus cerdas, harus bisa harus punya pengalaman banyak gitu, terutama tentang budaya kita itu sendiri gitu. Dan di sini saya juga nanti tidak bercakap banyak lah ya, tidak bercakap banyak. Nanti saya akan tunjukkan saja, ada beberapa video yang saya akan tampilkan nanti di sini. Dan setelah ada video ini nanti akan saya jelaskan lagi. Seperti itu. Apakah boleh saya menunjukkan video-videonya di antara di sini?
Ya, silakan, Saudara Henry.
Oke, saya coba dulu ya. Ini request dari saudara-saudara semua, mau yang mana dulu ini? Bujang dara, pangkak gasing, bujang dara, pangkak gasing, kemudian ada sumpit, ada tangkap babi. Mau yang mana dulu ini? Yang mana yang dikedepankan ini?
Tangkap babi.
Tangkap babi ya, oke. Saya cari dulu video yang tangkap babi ya. Siapa tahu nanti di Sabah nih bisa dipraktekkan juga nih.
Ya,
Oh,
cara yang baru.
Saya tidak bisa berbagi di sini. Halo.
Tidak dapat sharing?
Iya, tidak dapat sharing di sini.
Let's see, mungkin. Kenapa?
Ini only the host can share this meeting. Hanya host yang bisa membagikan ini katanya screen.
Can we make Henry as a co-host?
I think he is already a co-host. Tapi kenapa? Ken, do you know?
Oh, sudah bisa.
Biar
saya cari dulu ya.
Oke.
Di sini di mana
itu,
ini ya?
Itu bujang dara terakhir lah. Dara terakhir.
Bujang dara terakhir.
Mungkin nomor 1 itu tangkap babi.
Ya, itu yang
tangkap babi ya.
Kita mau belajar
ganti tangkap babi itu ya. Siap tuh, tengok.
Saya coba cari videonya dulu ya. Di sini tidak ada videonya. Mana ya videonya ya? Saya cari dulu ya. Pictures, Mopis. Tidak ada mix foto. Sebentar ya.
Sementara Henry mencari video, ini sungguh menarik ya. Sungguh menarik, kita boleh melihat kesamaan dengan Kadazan Dusun, keamatan dengan Dayak Kalbar.
Iya. Tidak ditemukan di sini, sebentar ya. Ternyata videonya tidak bisa dicari di sini. Saya cari dulu ya.
Henry cari di YouTube ya?
Bukan di YouTube, tapi saya sudah save videonya.
Oke.
Dokumen. Device.
Kita boleh buat komentari dulu ya, sementara mencari.
Ya,
tapi
boleh.
Amat menarik karena jika Kalimantan Barat dan Kalimantan seluruhnya mempunyai acara seperti Unduk Ngadau begini, ini menjadi landasan kita untuk ke depan bila kita boleh menganjurkan seperti pertandingan entrepreneurship, keusahawan. Ini sudah exist ya, sudah ada landasan-landasannya, ada foundation ya, foundation dia sudah ada. Kita boleh teruskan ke depan sebagai pertandingan keusahawanan semuanya, ataupun achievement, teknologi chip, ada foundations yang kita akan gunakan untuk ke depan. So itulah Itulah matlamat kita dalam Borneo Forum. Sementara kita menunggu Henry, saya buat komentar sedikit. Kalau oke.
Ya, belum ditemukan di sini.
Okay. One of our main thinking in Borneo Forum and Borneo Organization is to look for existing foundations, existing organization, existing network, existing cultural practices that we can use as our foundation for our next level, especially in entrepreneurships, in other achievements. We can use those. The network of, for instance, all these festivals are our foundation for the next thing: businesses, enterprise, education, technology, literature, social, economic activities. This is what we have in mind by harnessing all these existing practices. We can then ride on these practices and network. I'm just talking because I'm buying time for Henry while he looks for his video. Henry, kau tidak dapat tangkap babi, mungkin ada yang lain, video lain?
Saya semua gabungkan ke situ. Ada
Okay.
beberapa video di situ. Ya, cuma tidak ditemukan di
Dalam
sini.
komputer ya?
Di ini phone.
Oh, oke.
Ya,
Oke, tidak apa.
saya lagi berusaha.
Saudara Ken.
mencarinya.
Halo.
Saudara Ken. Hello. Ya.
Halo. Halo,
Ya,
Safros.
saya Safri Jeffrey. Ya,
Oh,
saya Safri Jeffrey. Ya, saya abang kepada Sari tadi.
Oh, ya. Oh.
Ya, saya cikgu pengetua di SMK Takis.
Oh.
Saya rasa seronok dan bergembira dapat join Samaya. Richard is my friend in rugby games. We are play rugby before.
Oh, bagus. Salam berkenalan.
Salam berkenalan. Dan saya rasa bangga. Saya rasa patutnya di setiap sekolah di Sabah patut ada Borneo Organization ni supaya mereka tahu asal usul dan juga So maybe we write letter to our pengarah so that they know that the existing of the Sabah Borneo Organization.
Ya, inilah ke depan kita
So
sudah
that we can exchange program. Yeah, we can exchange program with the people from Kalimantan Barat, Kalimantan Timur, and then the Kalimantan Selatan, so that we know that Borneo history.
Ya.
Thank you Richard for giving me a time. So okay, Henry teruskan. Seronok dengar tangkap babi.
Ya.
Saya lagi berusaha
Thank
mencari
you.
ini, tapi
Ya.
tidak dapat.
Mungkin
Lama tidak dengar.
Mungkin kita boleh tangkap kambing juga.
Sini cuma tangkap babi.
Oke,
Cuma
Henry.
saya tidak bisa
Ada
bisa
pula
menemukan
Melvin
videonya.
yang angkat tangan nih. Sementara kita menunggu, kita boleh bual-bual sedikit, buat informal sedikit seperti bermesra lah. Tidak payah kita terlalu serius. Melvin, ada soalan Melvin. Sila unmute Melvin. Melvin Tomo. Dia angkat tangan. Kita cuma menunggu Henry mencari videonya. Sementara itu kita boleh juga ambil soalan, perbualan. Memang tujuan Borneo Forum ini secara mesra, bukan secara serius. A bit more very friendly, jovial. Tujuan kita adalah untuk berkawan-kawan, berkenalan. Sekarang kita sudah kenal sahabat kita dari Kalbar. Kemudian berkenalan pula dengan abang kita, Syari, guru di Sabah. Begitulah, sungguh mesra. Kita ketawa, kita boleh senyum. Mungkin kita juga lain kali boleh minum kopi. Selain yang lebih keras tidak boleh, kopi boleh. Tadi ada soalan dari, sudah hilang ya. We see that Bishop Joe is here. Hello Bishop, welcome.
Halo,
Terima kasih kerana sudi datang. Terima kasih Bishop.
niaga na po di Auto Binay. Kung ako ka dago,
Kopi Bosian.
Kongo ke di bosku.
Kongo, Kongo, Kongo.
I'm so glad. I'm so happy with what you are doing. You are trying to build up that sort of international network. I am from Penampang. My cousin is Mr. Punai. He is my cousin from the Wonglung clan. And thank you so much. I loved what I heard about the history and the presentation and the program. So it's just nice. It's good. Ya, bagaimana kalau sudah siap
Henry?
ya teman kita
Sudah
dari
siap,
Kalimantan?
Henry?
Apa sudah bisa?
Masih.
Saya senang kalau
Saya sudah
lihatnya.
mencari, sudah dicari tapi tidak ditemukan. Saya coba kirim ke ini ke Pak Richard saja. Saya kirim via WA.
Oke.
Boleh. Saudara Henry, adakah lain-lain gambar yang saudara Henry dapat sharekan?
Kalau gambar
Ya,
ada di sini.
foto-foto. And kalau boleh, bolehkah terangkan kepada saudara-saudari di sini, apakah yang Henry, pakaian Henry ini dibuat daripada apa? Apa ini? Bolehkah Henry terangkan?
Oh, boleh, bisa. Tentu. Sebentar ya.
Oke.
Kalau sebentar. Saya lupa bagi ini nih. Pertama saya akan jelaskan pakaian saya ini terbuat dari kulit kayu nih.
Wow.
Iya, asli kulit kayu. Bisa saudara-saudara semua lihat sini. Dan semua ini gelang-gelang di tangan ini juga semua dari buah kayu. Ya, pohon-pohon yang ada di hutan kita nih, hutan Borneo. Dan ini ini taring babi nih. Ya, kalau di luar orang Borneo mungkin takut ya. Mungkin mereka takut melihat taring babi ya. Tapi kita orang Borneo tidak akan takut melihat taring babi. Dan ini juga semua buah-buah kayu semua nih. Dari pohon semua. Dan ikat kepala saya ini kalau bahasa Kanayatnya itu disebut tangkuas atau tengkulas. Sebenarnya biasanya ini dari kulit kayu juga, tapi karena ada kain saya gunakan yang kain saja, model kain tenun seperti itu ya. Dan saya boleh berdiri ya?
Boleh.
Saya akan ini kapua nih. Ini ada motif-motifnya semua nih. Ini kapua namanya. Dan di belakang saya juga saya akan menampakkan ini. Ini perisai. Ukiran Kanayan ini. Ukiran dari Kanayan. Dan saya juga akan perkenalkan ini tangkin. Bukan mandau ya, tangkin.
Bukan mandau ya?
Bukan, ini tangkin. Ini asli senjata tradisional orang Kanayan. Ya, seperti ini modelnya, seperti salib, tapi bukan seperti salib juga. Ini, ukirannya seperti ini. Ada taring babi juga, dan ada motif-motifnya juga. Kalau orang Kanayan itu di Kalbar itu sudah tidak asing lagi menggunakan barang-barang seperti ini. Dan saya juga akan memperlihatkan ini. Kalau di Sabah mungkin ada ini ya, model-model seperti ini.
Ya.
Ini disimpan di samping biasanya. Kalau kita berdiri disimpan di sini. Kalau orang zaman dahulu ya, ini mereka itu menyimpan ini apa namanya ya, sirih, pinang, kapur, apa itu yang buat orang-orang di kampung atau orang tua itu yang biasanya dimakan seperti itu ya. Kira-kira seperti itu. Dan saya juga ada bawa ini. Ada bawa ini, ikat kepala ini. Nah, ini yang dari kain ini. Ini dari kulit kayu. Kulit tarap. Di sana saya rasa juga ada ya, di Sabah ya, kulit tarap ya.
Ada, ya, ada.
Nah, dia letaknya di sini sebenarnya. Seperti ini. Nah, seperti ini menggunakannya. Tapi saya lebih memilih yang kain saja. Biar mudah mengikatnya. kira-kira seperti itulah yang dapat saya sampaikan sekarang ini. Cuma saya lagi mencari video ini karena ada beberapa video yang akan saya sampaikan di sini. Cuma saya lagi mencarinya. Jika saya dapat, saya akan membagikannya ya.
Richard, mungkin kita boleh
Pak.
teruskan
Ya.
penyampaian yang seterusnya, kemudian kita kembali kepada Henry.
Boleh.
Kalau dia sudah menjumpai video tersebut.
Oke.
Ya.
Ya.
Terima kasih Henry, terima
Ya.
kasih.
Terima kasih Henry.
Ya, saya ada kirim ke Pak Richard itu videonya. Siapa tahu bisa dibuka lewat Pak Richard.
Oke.
Oke, bagaimana jika kita mengenali serba sedikit kebudayaan orang Sarawak. Saudari Jenny John adalah seorang Sabahan, tetapi dia dibesarkan di Rumah Panjang orang Ulu dan orang Iban, dan di sini dia akan meng-sharekan tentang kebudayaan Sarawak. Jenny?
Wah, dari Sabah pergi ke Kalimantan, kemudian ke Sarawak. See, beautiful.
Bolehkah can you unmute Jenny?
Jenny ya.
Jenny?
Unmute. Jenny, you can unmute yourself. Sila unmute.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hai, apa kabar dari Sabah, dari Borneo?
Tapi dari Sarawak juga kan?
Thank you so much. Terima kasih sebab beri peluang kepada saya petang ini. Dan sangat excited untuk menyebarkan kepada dunia tentang kebudayaan Borneo kita. Boleh dengar?
Boleh.
Okey, saya teruskan. Okey, saya ingin berkongsi sedikit tentang suku kaum Iban dan orang Ulu. Tidak banyak perbezaannya dengan sahabat kita dari Kalimantan, ya. Sebab pesta gawai ini dikongsikan oleh suku kaum Borneo, khususnya di Sarawak dan di Kalimantan. Okey, saya kongsikan sedikit bagaimana pesta gawai ini bermula, ya. Pesta Gawai Dayak merupakan sambutan bagi suku kaum Dayak di Sarawak dan juga di Kalimantan. Ya, so kita tidak heran kalau di Kalimantan pun ada orang merayakan gawai. Tapi untuk memperkenalkan pesta ini, mungkin lain-lain bangsa atau suku kaum menyebutnya dengan bahasa masing-masing. Okey. Konsep gawai ini sebenarnya dibawa oleh penerbit radio Tan Kingsley dan Owen Liang, ya. Dan gawai disambut pada setiap hari bulan Jun. Tetapi biasanya kami memulaikan pesta ini dari 31 hari bulan Mei. Kita sudah mulai menyediakan peralatan-peralatan, makanan, itu jamuan, kemudian beberapa kebiasaan, permainan adat, ya, permainan tradisional dari suku kaum Iban. Dan selain daripada itu, maksud gawai ini juga memberikan simbol perpaduan, hasrat dan juga harapan komuniti kaum Dayak, ya. Dan gawai pertama disambut adalah di rumah Datuk Michael Buma, ya. Datuk Michael Buma, anak jati Betung, menganjurkan hari gawai Dayak yang pertama di rumah beliau di Siol Kandis, Kuching. Jadi hari gawai pertama yang disambut di Malaysia pada masa itu adalah pada tahun 1963, 1 hari bulan Jun 1963. So ada 7 perkara penting dan ringkas yang kita perlu tahu tentang gawai Dayak. Okey, gawai Dayak disambut oleh orang Iban, orang Bidayu, orang Ulu yang dikategorikan dalam kumpulan Kayan kenyah, kelabit, murut, dan lun bawang. Okey. Seperti kita Kadazan Dusun di Sabah, kami Suku Iban juga merayakan Hari Gawai ini selama sebulan. Hari pertama 1 hari bulan Jun dan hari terakhir adalah pada penghujung bulan Jun. Dan penghujung bulan Jun itu perayaan Gawai ditutup dengan satu pesta yang dipanggil sebagai Ngiling Tikai. Yang Ngiling Tikai nanti saya akan terangkan. Okey. Maksud Hari Gawai ini selain daripada seperti suku kaum Kadazan Dusun, orang-orang Dayak juga menyambut pesta ini dengan motif dan tujuan mengucap syukur atas hasil tuaian padi dan juga persiapan mereka untuk menanam padi pada sebulan akan datang. Sebab itu mereka merayakan pesta ini selama sebulan untuk meraihkan kesyukuran, dan ada beberapa perkara yang mereka lakukan untuk memastikan Gawai ini sah, ya. Gawai ini betul-betul berlaku. So yang saya katakan tadi itu adalah 7 perkara. Pertama, Gawai disambut oleh suku kaum Iban, Bidayu, orang Ulu, iaitu Hayan, Kenyah, Kelabit, Murut dan Lun Bawang. Selepas itu, kedua, tujuan dia adalah untuk mengucap syukur bagi pengakhiran musim menuai padi dan juga tanda kesyukuran atas tuai padi. Lepas itu ketiga, pesta ini berlangsung selama sebulan. Ya, pesta ini berlangsung selama sebulan dan diakhiri dengan acara Ngiling Tikai. Okey, itu adalah acara simbolik. Dan yang keempat adalah yang paling wajib ini adalah mesti ada tuak. Kalau tidak ada tuak, bukan Hari Gawai. Ya, mesti dituak. Tuaknya tadi digagak ngena beras pulut, ngoragi, gula, air. Ya, tidak dikawin selepas 2 minggu tuaknya digagak kawin ngena gula ngau air. Saya cakap sikit bahasa Iban. Okey, acara terpenting di dalam pesta Gawai adalah acara miring, di mana mereka mengambil pokok kelapa ataupun dahan yang kelapa dibikin seperti pokok dan diletak di tengah-tengah rumah dan dipanggil ranyai. Ranyai ini mereka akan gantung makanan ringan, rokok, minuman seperti bir dan juga ada sesetengah saya nampak ada yang gantung RM1, RM2 macam begitu. Dulu saya nampak begitu. Jadi upacara ni mereka akan pilih satu ketua untuk mengadakan upacara sembahyang sebagai tanda mengucap syukur untuk hasil padi yang mereka sudah dapat dan bagaimana mereka mempersiapkan diri untuk menanam padi pada musim yang akan datang. Dan mereka mempersembahkan adat ini, penyembahan ini kepada Petara Aki ini. Ya, Petara Aki ini ngajih ke Sidaya memberkat orang-orang Iban, tadi orang-orang Dayak supaya hasilan yang mereka dapat pada musim akan datang berkelimpahan. So, persembahan ini dibuat kepada dewa-dewi kayangan dan jasad nenek moyang, iaitu Petara Ake ngau Petara ini. Ya. Okey, yang seterusnya ke-6, 6 perkara terpenting. Okey, Gawai disambut di Indonesia, seperti saya kata tadi, yang ke-7, ke-6, Gawai disambut di Indonesia, juga di Malaysia. Pontianak, Kalimantan Barat, Rumah Adat Radang, Pontianak. Ya, mungkin Henry tahu tentang perkara ini. Okey, dan yang terakhir, upacara penutupan Gawai selama sebulan ini dipanggil sebagai Ngiling Bidai ataupun Ngiling Tikai. Mereka akan mengambil tapai yang sudah habis diminum, berah dan air daripada beras pulut tadi itu dia akan mengeluarkan warna putih, ya, warna putih, dan mereka akan masak beberapa makanan untuk dimakan pada hari terakhir kemudian diambil sehelai tikar yang mereka sebut sebagai upacara itu disebut sebagai ngiling bidai ataupun ngiling tikai, simbolik, acara simbolik, tukar itu digulung menandakan pesta keamatan itu sudah selesai. Tetapi dalam pesta keamatan, pesta gawai ada beberapa sukan rakyat ya yang selalu dipertandingkan seperti menyumpit, pertandingan minum tapai ya, kemudian pertandingan kumang gawai, keling gawai ya. Ya betul kan Henry? Tetapi di tempat
Ya,
kamu
betul.
bahasanya lain disebutkan.
Ya, bujang dara.
Ya, bujang dara ya. Jadi kalau orang Iban pula dia disebut sebagai pertandingan kumang untuk perempuan, keling untuk lelaki. Ya. Lepas tu salah satu lagi sukan yang mereka selalu buat adalah sabung ayam. Okey, sabung ayam ini selalu ada ya, tapi mereka akan langsungkan sukan ini mengikut tempat masing-masing sebab pada zaman moden ini tidak ramai sudah yang masih mengamalkan atau meneruskan acara-acara nenek moyang ya. Macam kalau Kadazan Dusun menyambut semangat padi ataupun apa yang itulah semuanya. Tetapi pada zaman moden ini lebih banyak orang-orang Iban yang sudah menjadi Kristian. Jadi mereka lebih tertumbuh kepada kebaktian, ucapan syukur untuk kehidupan yang lebih baik, apa yang mereka perolehi dan penyatuan ataupun keluarga yang pulang bersama-sama meraihkan hari gawai seperti itu. Dan saya sebenarnya saya perkenalkan diri saya Jenny, saya lahir di dalam keluarga Sino Kadazan sebenarnya, tetapi saya membesar dalam lingkungan suku kaum Iban dan orang Ulu. Dan saya belajar sedikit tentang suku kaum Iban, belajar sedikit tentang suku kaum orang Ulu, dan hari ini saya pakai pakaian orang Ulu sebab pakaian orang Ulu pada saya sangat unik dan cantik dan pembuatannya juga sangat teliti dan sangat kemas, catuan warna juga sangat sempurna dan pakaian ini belum lengkap sebenarnya dengan aksesori yang lain, tetapi saya hanya ada yang ini, so saya pakai ini sahaja. Dan kalau saya keluar pergi bertugas ataupun pergi pameran, saya akan pakai kostum dari beberapa suku kaum sebab saya sangat sayang Borneo saya. Saya sangat sayang budaya di Sabah, khususnya di Borneo. Ada apa yang mau disoal? Mungkin saya terlampau cepat.
Tapi cukup menarik ya. Menarik sekali.
Okay.
Ya, ternyata itu acara di Sarawak hampir sama dengan di Kalimantan Barat ya.
Iya, betul.
Ada sabung ayam juga. Cuma saya tidak jelaskan tadi. Kalau di Kalimantan Barat setiap ada acara naik dango, itu pasti ada sabung ayam juga. Tuak juga pasti selalu ada biasanya dihidangkan di rumah-rumah. Ternyata banyak sekali kemiripan antara Sarawak dengan Kalimantan Barat ya.
Ya, inilah tema
sebab kita di Borneo, jadi kita memiliki itu.
Inilah tema kita di Borneo Forum, mencari mempertunjukkan persamaan orang asal Borneo supaya kita faham kita semua satu keluarga. Dari sana kita akan mempunyai semangat kekeluargaan dan kesatuan. Inilah tujuan Borneo Forum dan Borneo Organization.
Ya, betul.
Oke, Richard, kita boleh ke depan sebab sudah dekat 2 jam setengah. Kita teruskan. Kemudian peringkat akhir kita boleh soal jawab juga peringkat akhir. Kita teruskan penyampaian seterusnya.
Oke, saya juga nampak instrumen sape di belakang Jenny ya. Ini satu alat musik dari Sarawak yang sangat famous. Oke, sekarang kalau boleh kita tampilkan Chef Johan, tapi saya rasa dia telah keluar sekejap. So jadi Chef Johan masih sini, tidak kan? So kita akan beredar ke.
Ya, kau bilang ya. Ya ada lagi.
Oh, masih ada di sini. Oke, Chef Johan.
Webcam webcam tidak boleh fungsi. Jadi, coba.
Oke.
Siap punya laptop tidak boleh tidak deteksi punya kamera sekejap. Sudah. Tidak. Mana? WhatsApp? Ya, WhatsApp. Yang tadi yang mana satu grup? Sekejap baca.
Oke.
Biar itu. Oke, siap diri.
Oke, Chef Johan baru masuk.
Ya. Siapa? Tidak ada masalah.
Oke.
Sini.
Menarik ya, kita semua memang baru the new normal, kita masih belajar macam mana membuat Zoom, kita belajar buat silap sikit, tapi itulah the new normal lah. Kita perkara yang baru, tetapi
Kopi Fosian.
kebiasaan.
Kota Kota Kamatan. Kopi Fosian sedang Kota Kamatan sudah diaju Kota Biagu. Cek dengar.
Ya, dengar tapi tidak video.
Tidak video.
Coba.
Kemudian kasih dekat sikit mikrofon, kasih dekat sikit.
Coba. Ini Gokuf. Ini Gokuf dia. Dia main sudah.
Oke. Dia kena log out pula. Oke, mungkin dia kena log out. Tidak apa. Mungkin dia akan login balik. Chef Johan is here, Richard.
Dia masih lagi sini.
Ya, dengar.
Oke, yes, dengar. Bagus.
Macam mana kalau kita teruskan dengan Chef Johan?
Ya, terus.
Wah, hebat. Oh, sangat hebat.
Ya, Kopi Fosian atau Tegazo Kamatan kepada semua yang mengenali saya dalam grup ini dan kepada mengenali saya juga yang baru saya kenali. Jelas ke suara saya?
Jelas, ya jelas.
Dengar, Chef.
Oke.
Dengar, Chef.
Ya, hari ini saya berpakaian full tradisional suku kaum Rungus. Karena saya berasal dari Padat Kudat, Tipo Borneo, Dan selain daripada menggemari makanan tradisi suku kaum Rungus dan suku-suku kaum lain, saya juga penggemar dan mengkumpul koleksi-koleksi pakaian karena itu adalah punya hobi. Kan dia makanan dia akan pergi selalu dengan budaya kita. Jadi bila orang nampak kita punya baju, orang tahu kita itu daripada suku-suku mana. Okay. Hari ini saya guna pakaian suku kaum Rungus karena kalau kita nampak pada masa sekarang ini kan, kebanyakan kalau macam keramaian dia hanya pakai yang di luar saja. Yang ini dinamakan badu dan dia pakai yang ini pinakol, namanya pinakol Nina. Jadi dia sangat simple karena kalau kita memiliki kostum yang semua ini dia terlalu mahal karena cuma orang yang mampu dia dapat membeli pakaian seperti yang saya pakai sekarang. Pada zaman dahulu, orang-orang Rungus kalau dia kawin, banyak orang yang ada harta saja yang dia boleh pakai macam ini, so, dia mahal. Macam yang saya pakai ini kalau dia boleh gunakan wanita dan lelaki kalau dia masa dulu diorang kawin, diorang guna. Tapi sekarang ini kita tidak nampak sebabkan dia mahal dan susah mau cari. Sebab yang ini kita gunakan daripada siput kima. Dia punya cover tu kita potong dia, kita asal dia untuk menjadi macam ni. So disebabkan dia mahal. Okay. So ini juga aksesori ini dia boleh digunakan wanita dan lelaki. Semuanya juga dia daripada daripada asli, kita ambil daripada asli. So sekarang ni kalau cari pun susah mau dapat. Cuma yang dulu-dulu saja. So yang ini kita panggil Danggabung. So, kebanyakan kalau sekarang kalau kita ikut perempuan-perempuan yang ikut orang ratu cantik atau berfashion pergi dinner, dan cuma pakai ini saja, dia sudah cukup untuk kejelitan dia sudah menjadi tarikan. Dan ini yang juga dia menjadi daya tarikan. Jadi kalau kita orang-orang kita marketkan, kita introduce pada orang-orang yang diorangkan, jadi saya rasa kebanyakan orang luar yang ingin mencari dan ingin mencuba memakai benda-benda begini. Jadi itu sebab hari ini saya berpakaian dengan lengkap, pakaian cukup tradisi kampung. Jadi itu saja pakaian yang saya boleh kongsikan. Sebelum saya menerusi, ada apa-apa pertanyaan tentang pakaian?
Mungkin Chef Johan boleh kongsi sedikit mengenai makanan juga, cuisine, sedikit.
Okey. Kalau bagi makanan, saya lebih suka, saya dalam makanan daripada kecil memang saya minat masak-memasak dan saya daripada dulu ingin mencari dan sentiasa mencari makanan kelainan yang orang lain tiada. Sebab saya ingin menjadi diri sebenar orang Sabah dan saya akan kongsikan pada orang lain betapa what is the benefit for the food that we're taking from the Borneo. Sebab kalau kita makanan orang lain, kita tidak tahu dia punya rasa sama ada yalah setiap orang ada dia punya menu dan dia punya cita rasa. Jadi bagi saya lebih suka makanan Sabah dan kebanyakan makanan Sabah saya suka kasih modify dia to kasih modern kan. Kalau macam saya masak makanan Sabah, kadang-kadang saya buat dia macam westernized punya style. Kadang-kadang saya cuba ubah dia pergi Chinese style. Dia punya setup, dia punya plating dia, so dia look more like modern, permodernkan. Dan rasa dia pun dia tidak akan ikut yang dulu punya. So kalau kita orang kampung kita ikut dulu punya is okay. Tapi bila kita try to sell to the market, banyak yang orang tidak dapat menerima sama ada rasa dia, bau dia punya makanan kita. So I always look forward to change the taste and presentation of my food.
Wow. Terima kasih. Untuk pengetahuan semua, Chef Johan ini ada rancangannya untuk membuat satu festival pemakanan yang besar-besaran di Sabah, mungkin di Borneo. Inilah ide-ide yang kita perlu ambil dari chef atau siapa saja supaya kita boleh mungkin anjurkan di masa depan. Inilah yang kita mau, ya. Okay, Richard, I think we are. We have to move on to the next. Richard.
Oh, okay. I like to share, if it's possible here. Can you see? This is Chef Johan and Chef Wan.
Wow.
Chef Wan is a celebrity chef in Malaysia. A lot of people know Chef Wan, and now we know Chef Johan as well. This is one of the food demonstration in Paris, France. See,
Wow.
these people are from all over the world testing our Borneo tribal food. So this is something that we should be so proud of Chef Johan for doing this, for bringing Borneo to be known in the world, in the world of culinary cuisine. And this is not regular cuisine, this is a very classic cuisine. People from all over the world are trying our Borneo food. So anyways, thank you, Chef Johan. Let me, yeah. Oke, dari Borneo kita pergi ke UK. Cheryl is in the UK, and she and her husband will be sharing us their Murut wedding. Cheryl.
Hai, selamat pagi semua.
Halo.
Boleh dengar?
Dengar.
Pagi dari kami di United Kingdom. Saya Cheryl dan ini suami saya Sean. Pada pagi ini kami akan membuat satu presentation ringkas saja mengenai perkawinan Murut kami. So saya ada sediakan serba sedikit dalam PowerPoint slide. Tapi bahasa kami kasih campur-campur lah sebab laki pun belum berapa cun dia punya Melayu. Oke, saya mau share. Okay.
Okay, so again, I was very privileged to have been involved. I hope you all understand my English, because unfortunately I don't speak Malay. Again, I'm very privileged to be involved in a traditional Murut wedding. The idea of Cheryl's father, and a very, very welcome idea as well to help keep some of the traditions going. Again, and I realized that some of the key values of the Murut way of life, with the very strong bonding of family and tradition, but also I realized as well that two other strong beliefs as well are karaoke and tapai, which we did a lot of during the wedding. Again, I realized that how badly I can sing, and that would also tapai. But again, it was a very interesting day from start to finish, although actually it lasted about 5 days, to be honest, because there was a lot of preparation and a lot of taking down of all the items as well that were for our wedding. So you go through some of the pictures.
Yeah.
So again, we had over the course of the 24 hours, we had about how many thousand people?
I think about 5,000 orang, 5,000.
About 5,000 people in 24 hours came through. All of them wanting a welcome drink with us, and that's so as you can imagine, it was quite a tough job to stand by the end of the day. There was a lot of local food. We had wild boar, squirrel, wild deer,
rusa, tupai.
Tapai as well. So again, it was very interesting to eat a lot of the traditional foods straight from the forest and the jungle. And again, these were all being prepared on a 24-hour basis as well, so that everybody was being fed as they came through. It was great to hear some of the traditional music and traditional singing. We had a group of Murut elders that were there that were performing some of the traditional singing. You can see here, this is some of our Cheryl's family here, and they're all lining up ready for the initial procession. Let's move this box over. Again, this is us walking across for the initial wedding ceremony. They built a traditional wedding ceremony platform called a sasanyang, which I'm sure you're probably aware of. And again, you'll see some pictures of this shortly, and you'll notice in the background there we have the Sabah flag, the Malaysia flag, and also the United Kingdom flag as well flying. This was a new one for me. We had the chicken's blood that had to be painted on our feet before we entered the sasanyang, to, I believe, ward away bad spirits and to bring in good spirits and good luck. So this was something very new to me. Again, very interesting to be part of this. And then this is the sasanyang that was built for our wedding ceremony. As you go up the stairs on the right, there's like a throne area for myself and Cheryl to sit, and then inside the building itself was a lot of the local traditional food, and also a lot of the tapai in there as well, which we had to drink as part of our wedding ceremony as well. And you see this is the tapai for us to drink, and the eggs to help bring in fertility. And this is one of the Murut elders that was performing for us at the ceremony with some of the traditional singing. This is my father-in-law on the right, Datuk Aaron Angin. And again, eating the egg again to help promote the fertility. This is in the sasanyang. We had to do various different rituals in here to again help us, bring us good luck, ward away bad spirits, and to bring us good fertility. This is, as I said, there's like a throne area where we had to sit just outside the sasanyang, and this is just immediately after the initial wedding ceremony. And then my wife pretending to drink tapai, she didn't like the taste. So we had to drink a quota from each of the different tajau, of which I had to drink her quota as well. So again, it made the day a very long day with the rice wine. And then also as well, where we're sharing money and sweets to the children. So again, part of the ceremony, and which is very interesting to me because I'd never seen this before. And then this is our family, and you can see there also my mother managed to come over and also wore the Murut traditional costume and that for the wedding ceremony. This is our son. We now have another daughter as well, and that came along after the wedding. So unfortunately she wasn't around for this one, but again you can see the family here, and then Cheryl's immediate family as well.
Okay.
So again, for me, again, as I say, it was a great privilege to be involved in something like this, and to see another culture, to see and some of the traditions. Also, as well, we had a follow-on wedding ceremony in KK itself after this, and then we had with the traditional Murut dancers with the bamboo. Yeah, and again, which again was very interesting to watch. very interesting to be involved in. We were invited up and took part as well, where you have to get a bit worried with your ankles. But again, for me, a great privilege and honor to have been involved in something like this. Because for me, traditional wedding is the church walking down the aisle and saying I do. This was completely different, like another world.
Satu lagi saya ingin tambah, kami pun dalam pemakaian baju perkawinan murid kami. So this is the outfit. Jadi syukur masih muat lah. So, we can still wear. So this is something that we are very grateful for, to have a different wedding. This wedding will be for generations to come, to know the identity of Murud. And also from the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank my father who arranged everything from A to Z. Sampai kami pergi ketua kampung, we asked the advice of the elders, macam mana membuat wedding Murud secara tradisional, ikut adat Murud dan sebagainya. So from the bottom of my heart, my father really all out lah to make this traditional wedding as traditional as it can be. Yeah. Okay, so to end our presentation, kami ingin wish everybody selamat Hari Kaamatan, happy Harvest Festival. Yeah, yes, Kaamatan. And then wishing everybody all over the world happy festivity as well.
Terima kasih. Thank you, Richard. Mungkin kita akan push the Q&A if anything later towards the end.
Yeah.
Who's our next presenter?
Okay. The next presenter is a former Unduk Ngadau. She was Unduk Ngadau State in 1991. She's currently based in New York City in the USA. Sylvia Sidin Oro.
Sylvia, is she
Hi. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Thank you, Richard, for inviting me, and Ken, thank you for hosting. It's very nice to hear everybody's story. The wedding picture was beautiful, and I was impressed by Chef John. I wanna taste all the food that he makes. And beautiful presentation by Henry and Jenny. Yeah, so basically, I think today I'm gonna talk about how is it being someone from Borneo and living overseas. Mau cakap Melayu ke English ni ya?
You choose.
I'm just trying to see sini ramai cakap Melayu ataupun ramai yang cakap English. I think Melayu lah kan?
Ya, boleh.
Yeah. So saya saja mau share, saya sudah di New York, sudah 21 tahun. Tapi saya berasal daripada Sabah. Mama saya orang Tuaran, Dusun Lotud, dan bapak saya orang Pensiangan, Murud dari Pensiangan. So saya membesar di Rumah Panjang di Pensiangan sekejap. Lepas tu dalam umur 8 tahun, my mother pindah balik pergi Tuaran. So from 8 years old and until I'm 19, I live in Tuaran. And then when I was 19, I left the country. So now I've been living overseas longer than I've been living in Malaysia. Yeah, so also I think because sudah lama tinggal di overseas, it makes me appreciate my culture more. Macam mana mau cakap Melayu ni ya? So, sudah lama di luar negara, tapi saya memang rasa bangga yang saya ni orang Borneo. So, saya memang selalu cuba promote saya punya culture dalam my everyday life. So, di New York dulu saya bekerja dengan Tourism Malaysia. So, semasa bekerja dengan Tourism Malaysia tu, saya memang travel all over to promote the country, specifically Sabah. And saya juga adalah ketua Malaysian Cultural Dance Troupe di New York selama 10 tahun. Jadi kita rekrut dancers, Malaysian student di sini, ada juga Indonesian student, selalunya Asian students, some American, actually Japanese, Korean. Diorang semua berminat mau belajar menari, all the Malaysian dances. So kita bagi classes. So that was good actually. And we also promote the culture and the food together. We always put it together. And yeah, that's it. I don't know what else I want to say, Richard. Maybe I can show my costume, right? I don't want to take too much time. So hari ini saya pakai pakaian dusun Lotud. Tidak nampak udah dibawa kan? Ada selendang dengan baju lah. And then yang ini diperbuat daripada rotan, karena panggil lilimbo. So tidak komplit macam Chef Johan punya kostum. Itu saja. Kalau ada soalan, I think Richard mau share video kan?
Ya, mari kita share video tentang serba sedikit masa kamu di mana nih?
Undang Ngadau. Oh.
Ada.
The dancing one.
Oh, boleh. Undang Ngadau, right here. Masa muda lagi ya.
Masa muda lagi.
Berapa ini ya?
That's weird. It's a picture.
Okay, a few more here. Dulu pun Sylvia pernah let's see here. Mana ni? Okay, ini Malaysian night.
Yeah.
This tali lagi. Go up a little bit here. Okay, here.
Oh yeah, that's the one on the bottom. Yeah.
Okay, coba kasih terangkan nih.
When I got a score, I won the
This is us dancing Maguna Tip dance on Martha Stewart show.
The Derma for Kids, pediatrician recommended for scars.
Thanks so much for joining us today. We're going to see you tomorrow when our guests include country singer Billy Currington and Olympic gold medalist Shaun White with the red hair, now performing a traditional bamboo dance from the island of Borneo, which celebrates the safe return of a hunter to his tribe, the Malaysian Cultural Dance Troupe of New York. It's the bamboo dance.
Find me if you can.
Memang excited rasa dia kan bila performing di studio dengan Martha Stewart.
Yeah. And then the dancers are now all Malaysians. The girl that's dancing with me, she's Japanese.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Macam itu saya. You want me to share more?
No, I mean that's good enough. I sent you a few, but yeah, that's.
When I got a score, I won.
Do we have any more presenter, Richard?
Stop
No, that's it for today.
I think we are good, Richard. 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. More than 3 hours we've been online.
It's almost 5 a.m. in New York.
Yeah, I think we kind of move towards wrapping it up, but appreciate a lot of people stay back. It's so exciting, so beautiful because we have Sabah, kemudian Kalimantan, kemudian Sarawak, kemudian kita mau tunggu ada Brunei juga, Syari, then back to UK, then to New York. This is what we dream of. This is our dream, ya. Ada persoalan adalah kita sekarang ni sudah Richard, we've done all the presenters, ya.
Yes, that's all of it.
Good. So I suppose
Somebody
now,
raise their hand.
yeah, we can do a Q&A, and then of course some people may have to leave. That's okay. So it's almost like an optional part now. But we have a question from Medi L. Ada angkat tangan Medi L. Sila teruskan.
Hello.
Halo Medi.
Hello. Okay, I'm just wondering, kalau Richard boleh share, kalau dapat share tuh apa tuh Henry punya videos.
Oh ya, boleh.
I'm looking forward.
Henry.
Yeah.
He's very popular.
I'm looking forward for the traditionals activity on the Naik Dango. Is it Henry?
Yeah.
Naik Dango.
Naik Dango. I want to see that.
Hold on. Let me look for it. Okay.
I think Henry sent to you. Just
send via WhatsApp.
Okay.
So if you
let me play it real quick because I don't think you guys hear the song how nice his voice is.
Okay.
Hold on one second.
Dula Joseph. Okay, while we wait for Richard. Okay, Richard, you're back.
Okay, now I'm good because I forgot to plug my charger. Okay, can you hear?
Okay.
HP dari Kalimantan.
Sidi gagase abut kami nian Bukit nang ijo baay nang caik baaynya genyahan abut nian abut nang gagas binua gajek Sidi ayah kasih kita jubata marian kami binua nian kita percaya kami talino nian untuk mihal menjaga ia Sibo kita dibata atas masyarakat kita mereka di nuana gagas di nuana kami adat budaya dipelihara. timawak kadang pun ada. Koa semua nang di mari jubata jadi pelihara jadi jaga. Terima kasih Bu kita jubata atas bakat kita
Suara sangat merdu, Pak.
Boleh ikut Suganda ini.
Adat budaya kami jaga.
Terima kasih.
Hebat Henry, hebat sekali.
Terima kasih. Kemarin sebenarnya
Itu
ini
suara.
video ini sebenarnya kemarin dibuat waktu singkat karena harus dibawa ke ini ke UEA ya, Emirat Arab. Jadi saya harus disuruh secepat mungkin untuk buat video ini karena akan dibawa ke Arab Saudi sana untuk ditampilkan.
Oh, begitu ya.
Seperti itu ya. Lagu ini menceritakan tentang bagaimana kita itu bersyukur atas berkat yang Tuhan berikan, alam yang indah, hutan yang indah, sungai yang jernih. Pokoknya seperti itulah intinya lagu ini bersyukur kepada Tuhan atas anugerah yang diberikan kepada kita, khususnya orang Borneo diberikan hutan yang begitu luas, begitu indah, seperti itu.
Wah, wah, wah.
Nah,
Oke.
untuk video yang tadi ya, yang lomba-lomba itu saya kirimkan juga itu ke Pak Richard itu lewat WA, video tangkap babi dan bujang dara dan lain-lain itu saya kirimkan lewat WA karena saya tidak bisa membukanya di sini.
I'm excited about the video tangkap babi.
Nanti suruh Pak Richard yang buka, saya sudah kirim lewat WA-nya.
Yeah, I think it will wake me up. So you can find it.
Have you found it, Richard? Sudah jumpa?
Oh, belum.
Saya kirim ke lewat
On
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp kan? On WhatsApp.
Oh, di WhatsApp. Oh,
Di WhatsApp.
Iya,
okay.
saya kirim lewat WhatsApp.
Oh, di WhatsApp. Oke.
Iya, di WhatsApp.
Mari kita cari. Kita teruskan sharing nih.
Ya, sebenarnya kita sudah melebihi masa, tapi sekarang kita masih minat teruskan di sini. Kemudian kalau sibuk mungkin boleh sudah berakhir, tapi sekarang kita teruskan panjang sekali, tapi tidak mengapa. Inilah peluang.
Ya, untuk bermesra-mesraan ya.
Ya.
Sini ya, Henry.
Selalunya
Oke,
kalau
mana nih,
ada
Henry? Mana satu? Oh, ini ya.
panjang, kan?
Mungkin ini.
Ya, ada tiga video.
Oke, mari
Untuk
kita
merupakan
tengok.
salah satu
Ini
senjata khas
sempit.
suku Dayak yang sudah
Mau
cukup
dengan sempit
melegenda.
atau terus
Setiap tahunnya dalam Pekan Gawai Dayak, senjata
ini apa?
Saudara, Pesta Budaya Naik Dango ke-34 tahun 2019 di Kecamatan Ngabang, Kabupaten Landak dimeriahkan oleh sejumlah perlombaan seni dan budaya. Salah satu lomba yang digelar oleh panitia adalah lomba tangkap babi. Nah, seperti apa keseruannya berikut video kiriman
Itu dia
jurnalis.
yang tangkap babi, betul.
Saudara, ini adalah video kiriman jurnalis warga Tri Agusto terkait sejumlah acara pada perayaan Naik Dango di Kabupaten Landak. Seru, lucu, dan unik. Ya, begitulah keseruan lomba menangkap babi dalam rangka pelaksanaan Naik Dango ke-34 di Kecamatan Ngabang, Kabupaten Landak, Provinsi Kalimantan Barat, yang dilaksanakan mulai 26 hingga 28 April 2019 di Rumah Radang Ayak, Kabupaten Landak. Lomba menangkap babi ini dilaksanakan dalam kandang yang terbuat dari kayu berukuran panjang 5 meter dan lebar 2 meter, di mana peserta yang terdiri dari seorang laki-laki tampak berusaha menangkap babi yang berukuran kecil. Tampak babi itu pun berusaha berlari menghindari tangkapan peserta. Gelak tawa pun pecah saat peserta terjatuh dan tergelincir di tanah becek dalam usahanya menaklukkan babi kecil dan gesit. Setelah babi ditangkap, peserta harus mengembalikan babi tersebut ke dalam kandang lagi dengan waktu secepat-cepatnya.
Mana Pak pertandingan hari ini? Sip. Capek ya?
Capek loh.
Menangkap babi ya?
Ini mau ke panitia katanya kena gigit babi.
Gimana menangkap babi ini kesan-kesannya?
Bagus.
Bagus ya?
Lancar.
Ada kesulitan enggak?
Hah? Tidak ada.
Tidak ada ya?
Tidak ada. Malah membantu panitia. Sip.
Pemenang dalam lomba ini adalah siapa yang paling cepat menangkap babi, dialah juaranya. Kegiatan unik menangkap babi ini adalah salah satu cabang olahraga permainan rakyat suku Dayak Kenayan dalam pelaksanaan Naik Dango ke-34 di Kecamatan Ngabang, Kabupaten Landak, yang diikuti oleh 27 kecamatan yang ada di 3 kabupaten, yaitu Kabupaten Landak, Mempawah, dan Kuburaya. Naik Dango sendiri merupakan ungkapan rasa syukur masyarakat Dayak Kenayan atas hasil panen padi yang dilaksanakan setiap tahun. Naik Dango merupakan ungkapan rasa syukur kepada Jubata atau Sang Pencipta atas berkah yang diberikan berupa hasil panen yang melimpah dan dibebaskan dari hama dan bencana.
Kaki.
Ini bukan anak babi ini dewasa sudah.
Nyopot tigo, Pak.
Apa babi dan perawan?
Dipeluk boleh. Dipeluk boleh. Oke. Iya. Mulai.
Tangkap apa itu, Bu?
Ya. Mantap.
Ayo, Gon. Ayo, stop. Tunggu udah lepas. Unyar aja biar lepas. Ya. Tegapa aja.
Satu mulai.
Oh, tendang belakang. Ya, tunggu, ya, tahan dulu. Jangan tenang ya. Bukan bola itu.
Mungkin itu saja kan, Henry? Ada.
Iya.
Saudara Pesta Budaya
Itu saya, ya.
Coba nih tahu?
Itu cabang olahraga
Henry,
juga
so
itu.
lepas ditangkap tuh, siapa yang tangkap tuh boleh bawa pulang lah babi itu.
Tak boleh. Itu disimpan lagi dalam kandang.
I thought it's
Ini
like
salah satu cabang
kalau
olahraga
menang
ini.
itu hadiahnya.
Ya,
Bukan?
nanti boleh ini dipromosikan nih, budaya kita ini dijadikan olahraga juga nih, cabang olahraga. Boleh dipromosikan
Olimpik,
juga nih.
pergi Olimpik.
Iya.
Kalau di UK itu memang ada komplain animal rights, dia kata abuse of animal. So,
That's
susah ya.
US. Ya.
ya. Mungkin kita boleh tukarkan kepada something similar.
Yang bujang darah ada kah?
Ada,
ada videonya.
Mungkin ada kan? Ada kan?
Ya, saya kirim
Ada.
video.
Oke. Mari.
Everyone,
Coba kita
we are
lihat
on an extended time.
darah.
We are on an extended time. It's okay. Stay on.
Nah itu bidang darah yang di bawah itu. Nah ini. Ini bisa ribuan yang nontonnya.
Balino Bacuramin ka Sarga.
Basangat Kajubata.
Good evening, honorable judges. Ladies and gentlemen, today I wanted to share my vision and mission as Bujang 2019. Being a Bujang 2019, that means being an ambassador of cultures and Dayak tourism too. Of course, I have a vision and mission, and my vision is preserve, introduce my Dayak cultures, and promote the tourism sectors so that it is known in national and international. And my mission to realize that is work together with the Sekberkesda by first increase UMKM to create their confidence for marketing local products such as traditional clothing, Dayak accessories, tenun, and so on. I believe the local product can competitive in the market world. The second, association and socialization about understanding.
Misi bahwa saya ingin mempromosikan kebudayaan Dayak sebagai role model of harmony atau yang kita kenal dalam bahasa Indonesia sebagai panutan dari sebuah kesatuan. Dan saya menjalankan misi saya ini dengan mempromosikannya melalui media sosial yang saya miliki, baik itu Instagram, Facebook, maupun YouTube. Karena saya yakin dan percaya melalui media-media sederhana kita bisa mengubah sesuatu yang besar. Karena segala sesuatu yang besar dimulai dari kita yang mengubahnya terlebih dahulu. Dan selain daripada itu, saya juga ingin membangun dan merilis sebuah buku yang bertemakan dengan keharmonisan of Dayak, sehingga setiap insan bisa mengetahui bagaimana suku Dayak sesungguhnya hidup dalam keharmonisan. Terima kasih.
Mungkin seperti itu gambarannya untuk pemilihan Bujang Dara.
Terima
Wah,
kasih.
hebat
Henry.
sekali.
Sungguh menarik.
Interesting sharing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Richard,
Yeah.
what's your next plan, Richard?
Okay, next week we just gonna invite everyone to your next session, Ken. And can you introduce your next session? And our then maybe if Alan want to give his reaction, and if they are
I think
still
I want.
awake, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Richard. I just want to make it fast. I'm very impressed with this forum, with the speakers. First with Shari. I think he gave us some insights, some new things, some information, like the people of Penampang migrated down from the interior. So I think that is one very important information, because that means the Dusun and Kadazan are more or less referring to the same people. Okay, that's one. And another thing is Shari, I think he ignited our interest to dig the past, to go to the archive, and even to go to the libraries. And like in the case of Shari, he even went to London to dig some information and to have collection. I think the collection that he has, if some of us also having the same hobbies, probably can work together to have a collection. So then we promote the collection. I think Yayasan Sabah has some Borneo collection, but nobody is referring because they don't promote it as well. Okay, that's one. From Henry,
Yeah.
I think he gave us some insight about the Naik Dango Harvest Festival in Kalimantan Barat. We always heard in Sabah saying that kecamatan kita ini iri iri, is the same year in year out. But from what Henry and later on Jenny inform us about the Gawai in Sarawak, I think there are similarities, and because of the similarities, and we are sharing the same island together, I think there are a lot of there are room for improvement and innovation. So I think hopefully in 2022, our Kecamatan or our Naik Dango or our Gawai won't be iri. All of us will be more innovative and will be complementing each other. And then from our friend Cheryl and Sean from UK, I think it's very impressive that both of them are promoting the culture of the Murut even to London, and they had a very beautiful, colorful wedding reception, which is good for the development and promotion of the culture. And then for Sylvia, the fact that she started the the traditional dance troupe in New York, I think that's a very good thing. I just hope that we can maintain that and probably duplicate it somewhere else. I'm already thinking about that here in New Zealand. And then tomorrow I'm attending a Gawai celebration in Hamilton, New Zealand. I was made to understand that about 200 people are attending. So one of the things that I want to discuss with the Dayak, the Sarawakian group, is to have a Borneo festival in New Zealand. And from the idea of Sylvia, I'm already thinking about setting up, establishing a cultural dance troupe in New Zealand. And I want to introduce the Magunatip, because in New Zealand we have a lot of kayu, bukan bambu lah, susah mau cari bambu, but kalau kayu saja tidak masalah. So I think everyone is made a very good contribution here, and then the participants are also very encouraging, and it's good that we live stream it through Facebook. So I guess many people have sudah tune in dan mengambil iktibar, mengambil idea from our forum. I never feel so proud of this particular group, our group led by Ken, Eve, Richard, and me. Of course, we have started this, and I think we have achieved a milestone. We are slowly developing it into really a Borneo event, and I think this is a good thing. Thank you very much, and congratulations everyone.
Thank you. Before Boyd, I'll invite Eve to say something first. We'll next to you, Boyd. Next to you. Eve, are you here, Eve? Eve is our another vice president of the Borneo organization. We have 3 vice presidents: Richard, Alan, and Eve. Hello, Eve. Are you there, Eve?
She's there, but we can't hear her.
Yeah, Eve, I think you are unmuted, Eve. Okay. While we wait for Eve, we ask Joe, Boyd. Okay, Boyd.
Okay, thank you, Ken, and congratulations to you, and also, of course, my cousin here, Richard, and others. And thank you so much for this forum. It's really exciting and to learn from everyone, and especially this is a global event in more ways than one. I'm really particularly excited with Safri's presentation initially, because there was one in there. Actually, there were two parts of that, number 12 and 13. Number 12, I'm related on my mom's side on the Banting, Datu Banting. And on the father's side is Maharaja Lela Chinsui. So actually my surname, if you go back beyond Joman, is actually Chin. So it goes way, way back. It's really exciting because I'm doing a bit of kind of family history from the point of view of not family, but more on the what happened to Chinsui when he first came from China, way, way back and around that time. So it's quite interesting for me because it's connected to the Sultanate of Brunei when we go back to that part of Putatan and Kandazon area. So it's I'm saying that because I think I got a few familiar faces here and familiar names, in fact, which are families. And it's wonderful to be able to be part of that. It's a really exciting event in my view, and I hope that I can be part of it another time again for this part. Thank you to Sean and Cheryl for the interesting thing, because it's, although I'm Kadazan, by the way, of course, but it's I just want to share with you and also with Alan the fact that way back I was president of the Sabah UK Association, which might still be going on. So on that basis, there was a lot of, because it's mainly based on students being in the UK at the time. So we were part of that. Whenever there's an exhibition at Earl's Court, for example, we come and help the Sabah tourism for that purpose. So it's quite interesting and quite exciting for students to be part of that. We were at the university at the time. So this is quite a, just to encapsulate, the idea of this forum is really good, and it's Borneo, which is even better, which means that there are so much culture, traditions, and the idea of learning from each other. And I like this idea, Ken, that it's very informal and very kind of loose, because that's how we should do it. It's an excitement of learning from each other, learning how to get to know each other, and realize that we are all connected in Borneo in more ways than one. So I'm very happy to be part of this. Katohod and Richard for a really, really great idea, and I'm really happy to be part of this. I hope that I can contribute in any future event. One of the things I'm doing, I just want to share with everyone here, is the fact that I'm actually writing a book of the past, the olden days when Sabah was way back to headhunting days, maybe, or how it happened a long time ago. So if any of you can provide some information of the past, how it was during the British time, what happened in the past, will be great, because it's more kind of social history, but it's a novel, but it's social history. I've done several chapters already, but I need more research, obviously. And I'm glad that Safri been to Kew and Richmond for that. I learned a lot from there. The original documents that I got from there as well. So I hope that at some point of time we can get together. Let's exchange email and continue this conversation. Thank you so much, Ken and Richard, for this event. I hope that we can contribute again another time. So I haven't spoken. I hope I haven't spoken too much. Katohodan, kutabihan tagazo rakamatan to everyone. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Boyd. Eve, please join us.
Yeah, thank you. Just a brief from me. Congratulations, Richard, once again, Borneo Forum. This is the 5th time that we have made it. And you as a host, thanks for the great ideas, collecting all members of Borneo throughout the world. Thank you so much upon that. And from me, now, it's not as a matter of what is our contribution here, but how do we play a role? Even though it's the smallest role that we play, that is the most important thing. And when we collect all these small roles that we are playing in our part, in our daily lives, throughout community and the society globally, and it's going to become huge and big. And the smallest role that we play, and what is the important thing is do it consistently, so that we can see the sustainability, cultural sustainability is there. Our Borneo culture will be there in the world, especially now we are in the technology world. So thank you so much again, and Ketobian Tado Tagazo do Kamatan.
Thank you very much, Eve. Thank you very much. Okay, Richard. So we are coming to the end of our forum. Terima kasih semua ya. Kita sedang ke peringkat akhir. Banyak lagi boleh kita bincang, kita boleh berbual, bercakap. Tapi saya rasa pun kalau ada lagi yang mau kemukakan soalan, kalau ada lagi.
Kasih kita Gunderhing, ini bukan soalan.
Oke.
Tapi macam disebabkan sekarang ini kita merayakan Kamatan dan Gawai, dan biasanya dalam budaya kita bila merayakan Kamatan adalah itu macam ritual kan kita buat, terutama bila masa sekarang ini di mana kita seluruh dunia menghadapi pandemik yang mengancam kehidupan kita semua. Maka saya mau on behalf of kita punya ancestors and itu bebelian, saya bukan bebelian, I'm devoted Christian actually, tapi I prepared something just to remind of us of apa yang kita used to practice in the past, in old days. Saya ada bawa sedikit lihing original, and saya akan sprinkle ini lihing kepada kita semua di sini. Before that, I want to tell you about my scarf ataupun sunduk. Even di sunduk, ini adalah original. This was given to me by my late mother, and mungkin ini berumur 100 lebih tahun sudah.
Wow.
Saya rasa dia jahit sendiri ini. I'm very thankful for my late mother. Yeah, it's a great blessing for me that she passed this on, particularly to me, Bang No. jangan jealous, Brother Ellen. Okay, so that is why saya kunun-kunun pakai ini.
That's a news to me. Saya belum nampak. Saya mau tengok tuh.
Ada kau punya, tapi bukan ini ya. Remind me when you come back here. Okay, so I hope ini just to remind us. Tiba-tiba saya terpikir ini macam kasih kesegitan untuk kita, perlindungan untuk kita semasa pandemic especially, and then mengiratkan lagi silaturahim di antara kita semua orang Borneo dimanapun kita berada seluruh dunia. So I want to sprinkle this and let us all of us reflect and remember all our ancestors, our budaya. Kita sama-sama renungkan, kita hayati budaya kita sebagai orang Borneo. So this is the lihing. I'm going to sprinkle to every one of us.
Ada renite, short renite.
Ada juga, saya sudah sebenarnya I'm thinking of it, tapi saya takut kamu tidak begitu terbuka untuk dengar.
Okay, Batu.
If I'm allowed,
we open.
Not too long.
If I'm allowed, and
yeah, sure. Please do.
Saya pun bukan bebelian, jadi saya tidak
we are on extended time now, so it's okay. Everybody is free to go or stay, so we okay.
Okay. Mari kita sama-sama hayati ataupun renungkan kita punya ancestors, kita punya budaya sebagai orang Borneo, dan kita mohon keberkatan diorang kepada kita sebagai keturunan orang-orang KDM, orang-orang Borneo. Apa yang terbaik yang diorang turunkan kepada kita? Apakah kehidupan kenangan-kenangan manis diorang, kehidupan yang manis, kehidupan diorang yang indah, kepayahan-kepayahan yang diorang lalui semenjak dari dahulu. Jadi saya mau buat ini renite. So sorry about this. Habis saya pun tidak pandai buat renite, tapi saya buat yang apa yang saya ingat saja, yang kalau saya main saja. Oi kemalahingan dagay, main nanti timungi koy, dasam pemagunan. Painto tipe pemagunan waro tanganak nu sakag nu di tuminindapaw di pinitimuakan melalui the Zoom di bayan nanti. Kian koy di kayu ay pemalahingan dagay dembarakat do man paluyung ako may dagay bayan nanti mayaditi ilihing tasundo minano paramita dagay patungko say dagay do saya rada awawasan ni kay iti lihing diti ipinatungkos no dagay kano kay na lumag o yung ani kay da tarabangan ni kay pugagay ikay puyayay ikay umaligay ikay da santab da tarat lalabi pa kapiyan nila COVID-19 itibahin natin di agumuna nakarundon may kay na maligay ay kamalahingan dagay uyong ay luyong ay kay na dalumag patuloy na aralan dagay piso na ikay da santab da gisam-gisam patuloy na pasanangan ng awi kawawayaan da santab da sinakagan gisam-gisam konsikahan kumaid sanan pinay nga ako tinda po ba no kumalihingan dagay tarimano iti wawas iti lihing da pawawasan ko ba no damantak da kalidasan pumuligan kasanangan da papasian kalumagan pumuligan to insanan to ko kaysan to ko insanan sakag da tulong-tulong da banyo.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
I wish I can share this to you all.
Yeah, that's how when thank you. That's how when I make my lihing and I do the blessing, it's the same. I follow the tradition. Yeah.
Itu cincay saja, tapi I don't know, it just pop in my mind actually. I don't know why.
Kalau Sylvia terasa karena wawas, syok boleh transmit all the way to New York.
And then this apa ini serai ini yang boleh menakutkan semua yang jahat-jahat.
Oke.
Ada link saya sama serai di sini.
Wah, masih ada lagi angkat tangan nih Jenny, Venita, masih ada angkat tangan. Silakan. Kita on extended time now. Just to remind, we extended time is okay.
Selamat petang.
Halo. Ya, Alfi.
Ya, saya. Ini untuk Tuan Richard. Chef John ada hantar di WhatsApp link YouTube itu persembahan mengigol kaum terbilong. Kalau boleh kita sebagai penutup persembahan tarian.
Wow. Richard, are you there, Richard?
Boleh kah, Ken?
Boleh. Kita extended time sekarang. It's voluntary lah. Kita sudah memang sudah panjang, tapi ini peluang terbaik kita.
Ini murid-murid sebuah persembahan.
Richard itu tarian kasih last, kasih penutup. Yang kalau ada soalan dulu.
Ya, maybe kesempatan ada soalan baru share the video to close it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So we close. No. So I should do the closing first, and you play. Is it Richard?
Ya, boleh.
Okay. So terima kasih.
Ken, I like to suggest if Datu Virus can share a bit.
Oh yeah, Datu Virus, and are you here, Datu? Datu Virus is a prominent linguist. He wrote, I think he wrote a dictionary, correct? Is he not?
No. That is
Cosmas.
the late Cosmas Abaya.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So can you hear me?
Words, Dato'?
Hi, Dr. Virus.
Can you, hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah. Well, thank you. It is my first time attending this session, and I think I like it. I like this. It's a good experience, and thanks to Ken for being the host, being the founder, and all your teman-teman semua di sini nih. And I also see Joe Glacius there, is semua orang papar nih, Evelyn pun papar, Limbahau lagi. And
Limbahau
actually, yeah. I know your late father, your eldest brother, we all same school lah. Yeah. Tapi I'm impressed with this Syarif punya research Pak, and dia punya finding on Pinampang, dia punya keturunan kan. Actually, yeah. So no, Kampung Pinampang actually is a small kampung bukan, but Pinampang actually it's known. Pinampang it look bigger than what it is Pak kan. It comprises of all the others. So Joe and myself pun cakap Limbahau is a small kampung, but actually Limbahau represent practically the whole of Papar. Jadi we are looking into similar to this lah. Maybe write something about Limbahau, Kampung Limbahau. I think Ken tolong nanti ya. So in the same way as Pinampang being a small kampung, a small place, but it represents the whole Pinampang. Jadi Limbahau pun begitu juga.
Yeah.
So thank you for this opportunity. Yeah. So we have to think about it, and maybe get guidelines from you, from Evelyn, semua lah. So
this is exactly our intention to link us together, and all this interest that otherwise very hard for us to meet, but now it's enabled by virtually. And then we take it to next. I'm making notes so that we know who said what. And of course, this is recorded as well. If you go to YouTube/Borneo Forum, this will be uploaded there. A lot of interest from you about you, Sherry. Very, very impressive. For your information, untuk makluman semua, saya di London, dekat dengan Kew Garden, dekat ya. Rumah saya tidak jauh dari Kew Garden, di mana archive negara, the National Archive is where all the documents are stored, and I'm very near. I'm actually in Richmond, Kingston, so I can go there anytime. When you all really say, I really like this document, and you message me, and I'm here for you. So there's one more hands up, which is Venita. Is it Venita? Venita?
From KL, yeah.
Venita?
Hello.
Hello, Venita.
Yes, hello. Hi. Hello, everyone. Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Dengar ya? Okay. I'm very, very glad to be part of this forum today. This is my second time. And I'm very glad to hear sharing from Syari that all your relatives are in Penampang, or maybe kita bersaudara nih kan. So,
yeah.
So okay, I don't have any question actually.
Banyak akun saudara-saudara.
I just want to tell everyone that for this coming Kamatan, since I'm the Pengelaras program during for this Kamatan, so I would like you all to join the streaming live. Starting tonight, actually, the final of Sugandoy. Actually, you can go to Kamatan TV through this Facebook. And then tomorrow is the Prasmian. It will start at 9 o'clock. Then at 11, there will be a penampilan untuk Ngadaula. And then on 31st, also we will start at 9 o'clock Malaysian time. And the Unduk Ngadaw will start at 1 p.m. Malaysian time. So I just want to announce to everybody so that you can go to Facebook, kamatan.tv to join us here in live from KDCA. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Kemudian,
Hello, okay, I'm the last one.
Okay,
Boleh?
boleh.
Okay, since we talk about our culture, our economic, so the last one I want to share, if anybody, our Kadazan Dusun or our Borneo friends mau tanam saja inci ataupun sudah tanam saja inci, boleh cari saya untuk jual.
Ini bisnis bagus.
Ya, Jeshul Sendirian Berhad telah memulakan perniagaan coklat sejak 2017. Dan pada 2019 saya mendapat dana daripada Sirim untuk pembangunan produk, iaitu packaging.
Wow.
Packaging coklat hitam dan coklat putih. Dua jenis coklat ini mempunyai campuran kacang saca inci. Kacang saca inci atau kacang gunung yang sangat terkenal sekarang. Okay.
Wow.
Sangat terkenal. Ini buah yang mentah. Belum tua lagi. Ini buah yang sudah tua. Ini adalah seed. Biji dia. Dan ini adalah seed yang sudah dipanggang. Saya beberapa kali join pameran di dalam dan di luar Sabah. Dan saya mendapat beberapa ujian tentang produk saca inci, tentang produk yang dikeluarkan oleh Sabah, ya, usahawan Sabah. Saya adalah pengusaha coklat yang dicampur dengan saca inci. Okay. Pada tahun 2019 saya join satu pameran di airport, KK Airport, dan saya mendapat tempahan coklat tigatan daripada China. Tetapi memandangkan saya tidak ada kebun ataupun tidak ada tanam saca inci, saya berharap penanam di sekitar Sabah, especially Ranau dan Tambunan dan Keningau, supply kacang saca inci kepada saya. Tetapi tidak mencukupi. Ya, bahan mentah tidak cukup. Selepas kejadian itu, saya mulai tanam saca inci dan mulai rekrut kawan-kawan untuk tanam. Kemudian jual balik pada saya. Saya beli daun saca inci. Okey, saya beli daun saca inci dan diproses menjadi tea.
Wow.
Tea ini sangat ramai sudah jadi sehat selepas minum tea ini. Okey, saya buat promote ringkas dan saya dapat bekalan daun saca inci dari penanam-penanam saca inci yang sudah lebih dahulu tanam saca inci daripada saya. Dan kemarin saya balik dari Tambunan, saya juga ambil daun saca inci daripada penanam dari Keningau sebanyak 52 kilo. 1 kilo saya beli RM5. So, kemarin ada penanam itu dapatlah sedikit wang RM265 untuk 52 kilo daun saca inci. Dan kami juga telah mencipta produk hiliran saca inci selain daripada kacang-kacangan yang dijadikan pusat, dijadikan makanan pengganti makanan ringan yang biasa. Kami juga cipta beberapa produk iaitu siram saca inci. Ya, ini adalah produk original daripada Sabah yang diperbuat daripada saca inci. Siram ini digunakan, ya, siram ini harga dia RM120. Tetapi untuk promosi kami hanya jual dia RM80 untuk 100 botol yang pertama. Dan basic air. Okay, jadi bila basic air dia sesuai untuk semua jenis kulit. Ya. Dan selain daripada itu, saya juga sudah cipta beberapa resepi yang boleh kita gunakan saca inci kita boleh gunakan di dalam masakan, pengganti kepada kuah sate. Kita gunakan kacang saca inci untuk dijadikan kuah sate, gantikan kacang tanah. Sebab pesakit kanser tidak boleh makan kacang tanah ya, jangan lupa. Dan selain daripada itu, kulit saca inci, kulit buah saca inci kita proses jadikan baja ataupun pellet untuk makanan ternakan. Ya, makanan ternakan. Kulit luar ini yang hitam ni kita proses, kita buka ya, buka, dan kulit luar ini kita blend ataupun kita kisar, campur dengan tepung, campur dengan sekam padi, sedikit garam, air, kemudian kita proses dan jadikan makanan untuk ternakan, ikan ataupun ayam. Kemudian kulit yang putih di dalam ini, ya, kulit yang putih di dalam ini diproses untuk menjadi tea, dijadikan tea dan diminum selepas kita makan makanan laut. Selepas kulit yang putih itu terbuka, kita akan dapat seed dia. Ini adalah seed ataupun biji di dalam. Pecahkan kulit hitam ni. Kulit hitam tu kita jadikan body scrub. Kita blend bersama-sama dengan beras kampung. Lepas tu kita jadikan dia body scrub. Blender sampai hancur. Lepas tu baru kita dapat biji dia di dalam. Biji dia berwarna putih dan sangat kaya omega 3, 6 dan 9. Dan saca inci punya kandungan omega 17 kali ganda lebih tinggi daripada minyak ikan. Dan saya, warga Borneo, adalah orang yang pertama mencipta teh saca inci, teh daun saca inci, siram saca inci dan juga coklat saca inci. Dan saya sangat bangga membawa negeri saya, membawa Borneo keluar dan menunjukkan kepada dunia luar bahawa Borneo hebat. Dan menjadi satu kecemburuan masyarakat di luar, khususnya negeri-negeri ataupun negara-negara yang beriklim khatulistiwa, kerana kita di Sabah, ya, satu-satunya negeri di Malaysia yang mempunyai permukaan muka bumi yang bergunung ganang. Especially kita di Ranau, di Kota Kinabalu, di Tambunan, ya. Jadi saca inci ini sangat sesuai ditanam di negeri kita. Mungkin di tempat lain juga sesuai, tapi tanah yang bergunung ganang tu sangat sesuai untuk tanam saca inci sebab asal-usul saca inci ini daripada Peru dan mereka sudah gunakan saca inci ini lebih daripada 3.000 tahun dahulu. Dan jangka hayat saca inci ini boleh sampai 20 tahun. Jadi untuk pesara-pesara, kalau mau tanam saca inci boleh hubungi saya, ataupun nanti kalau ada yang sudah tanam tapi tidak ada pembeli, boleh hubungi saya. Jadi saya juga berharap Jeshil Sendirian Berhad juga boleh memberikan kerjasama kepada penanam ataupun yang bakal menanam saca inci supaya sedikit sahaja kami punya sentuhan boleh juga membantu meningkatkan ekonomi setiap keluarga.
Wow,
Itu saja.
Ini memang sesuai sekali dengan tema Borneo Organization because kerana tema kami, tujuan kami ialah menggunakan tradisi, sosial, cultural dan juga perniagaan sesama sekali. So terima kasih Jenny, itu sangat menarik. Ramai di sini yang sungguh berminat dengan perniagaan. Cheryl adalah pengimport bahan-bahan dari Borneo. Eve adalah penghasil tapai dari di Kuala Lumpur tapi tapai Sabah.
Lihing.
Ya, saya ada lihing juga.
House of Lihing.
House of Lihing. So ada ramai usahawan di sini yang kita boleh kembangkan. Inilah tujuan Borneo Organization dan Borneo Forum, ya. So oleh itu baik saya simpulkan semua, kita tutup dan akhirkan. Kita sudah berbual sejak 2:30 petang tadi. Sekarang sudah pukul 10 10:30. 10:30 di UK. So 7:30, 8:30, 4 jam sudah. So terima kasih semua. Saya Ken, Presiden Borneo Organization Limited. Untuk sesi ke-6, kita akan bertumpukan tema utama kita. Salah satu tema utama kita ialah penubuhan ibu kota negara baru di Kalimantan Timur, IKN, ya, ibu kota negara baru. Kita semua tahu bahawa Indonesia akan mendirikan satu ibu kota negara yang baru di Kaltim, Kalimantan Timur, di pertengahan Balikpapan dan Samarinda. Kepada kamu yang tidak familiar dengan geografinya, Balikpapan adalah bandar yang terbesar atau teraktif dari segi pelabuhan dan perniagaan. Ada Samarinda pula. Di tengah-tengah itu akan ditubuhkan IKN, Ibu Kota Negara Baru. Ibu Kota IKN adalah tema besar bagi Borneo Organization dan Borneo Forum kerana kami percaya IKN ini, Ibu Kota Baru ini akan menjadi pusat Borneo yang utama. Kemungkinan di masa depan kita dari Sabah, dari Sarawak akan memikirkan pergi ke Kalimantan. Selalu kita memikirkan untuk pergi ke Kuala Lumpur, tapi bila IKN baru ini akan didirikan, kita akan berfikir, kita akan ke Kaltim untuk bercuti ataupun berniaga ataupun melancong ataupun melanjutkan pendidikan dan sebagainya. Jadi persoalannya, apakah kita di Sabah, di Sarawak dan Brunei, apakah yang kita boleh buat supaya kita boleh menyertai perkembangan ibu kota baru ini? Adakah peluang-peluang yang ada yang kita boleh sertai? Dan itulah tema kita pada ke depan, sesio ke-6. Kami akan advertise, akan promosi seterusnya, dan berharap semua anda akan masuk semula, lebih menumpukan perniagaan, lebih menumpukan keusahawanan, ekonomi dan pembangunan. Ya, terima kasih semua. Terima kasih sekali lagi. Terima kasih Richard kerana menganjurkan bekerja keras menganjurkan forum ke-5, dan juga semua peserta atau panel yang membuat penyampaian Syahari dan selainnya. Saya tidak pun boleh ingat semua, tapi memang sungguh hebat, sungguh menafaatkan, sungguh menarik. Kemudian lebih baik kerana semua bahagian Borneo ada membuat penyampaian sekarang hari ini. Sungguh menarik dan cantik, ya. Terima kasih semua. Terima kasih. Rekaman ini akan saya muat naikkan di YouTube channel kita, youtube.com/Borneo Forum, ya. Dan untuk menyertai kami, boleh ikut Facebook group, ya, yang terbaik. Facebook group kita ini Facebook group, ya. So alamatnya Facebook groups Borneo Organization, ya. Inilah grup utama kita, ada dekat 2,000 orang ahli. Kita sedang live sekarang ini. Dan untuk page ya, is Borneo Forum. Ini adalah halaman untuk Borneo Forum. Kita juga live di Borneo Forum sini. Kemudian ada pula kita page Borneo Organization. Kita ada juga halaman atau page untuk Borneo Organization. Di sini kita boleh berhubung. Dan ada juga kita, seperti saya bilang tadi, youtube.com Borneo Forum. Ini adalah channel kita. Ya, inilah sesi yang dulu ada semua direkamkan di sini ya. Oke, terima kasih. Sekali lagi semua dan selamat hujung minggu, selamat Hari Pesta Keamatan dan jumpa lagi pada sesi ke-6 pada pengakhiran every last Saturday of the month ya. Richard, finally Richard.
Oke, saya akan mainkan beberapa video. Sesiapa yang ingin keluar, saya berterima kasih kepada semua yang hadir pada hari ini. Dan sesiapa yang ingin melihat video-video ini, sila tinggal. Terima kasih, Kota Bianta Dauda Kamatan, Kumaso Biabi Reti. Thank you. This is gambar ini ya. Some of the Australian in let's see here. They are celebrating Kamatan from Queensland, Australia. This is from Queensland, Australia. Ini this was taken today. They're having a luncheon Kamatan in Queensland, Australia.
Okay. Let's play that video, Richard.
Okay, all right. Okay. sejarah dusun Kebilung, mereka juga berasal dari Nunuk Ragang, legenda Aki Tobilung telah memimpin kira-kira 200 orang untuk berhijrah mencari tempat baru. Mereka inilah yang nantinya menjadi nenek moyang kaum Tobilung. So, just in case ada yang bertanya-tanya di mana Nunuk Ragang. According to Syari, Nunuk Ragang adalah di area Ranau area. Desa Tobilung di Kota Hulu, Kota Merudu, dan Kudat. And si Chef Johan dari Kudat.
Terima kasih penganjur. Ini murid-murid saya dari SK Mangin Kota Merudu, permintaan Chef Johan untuk dia punya slot.
Wow. Apa Alfi ada mengenai Chef Johan apa tadi?
Tarian ini Chef Johan minta untuk saya isi slot dia, tapi tadi dia punya ruang masa terhad, jadi saya coba mencela di penutup lah. Terima kasih penganjur sebab bagi ruang. Murid-murid saya berlatih sebulan untuk persembahan ni.
Okay. So
terima kasih.
You want to share? I have to make you co-host, ya?
Itu sajalah dari saya.
Okay.
Thank you. Tadau Tagazo do Kamatan.
Okay, so Richard, we are okay to log off?
Yeah.
Terima kasih semua. Okay, you can unmute everybody and say, everybody, you can unmute yourself, yeah. So.
Selamat Hari Jawa, Gayu Guru, Gerai Nyamai, Lantang Menua.
Ya.
Siapa yang
Tobian, Kota Kamatan.
Ya.
Jenny, kalau kopi Tambunan lagi kirim salam Tambunan. I've been go back for so long already.
Wah, saya baru balik dari Tambunan. Ramai orang Tambunan tanam saca inci.
Wow.
Okay, bye everyone.
Bye everyone.
Take care. Kepesenangan.
Stay safe everyone.